Hopefully it's going to work. Got booted already. We're having a storm outside. Already got how many people in the house? Quite a few. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the bullpen. We are buffering. We are having a storm. We are having crappy weather. I don't know how long it's done. We're having crappy weather outside. We're having thunder and lightning out there. I already got bumped twice before I even started. We had a lightning blast and the thunder blew me off. We have Starlink. Starlink doesn't work good with during a lightning storm. So yeah, one of the downfalls about having Starlink. So yeah, we'll see what happens. How you guys doing? Of course, we're gonna have a lot of people when we're having a good lightning storm. My luck. Of course, Dumber and Dumber, right? Three Stooges. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been raining out all day long. Good thing we're indoors, but yeah, we live on a hill. Get the lake on the bottom. We're not worried about that part because it's like part dam. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Started out nice day. Sun came up, the clouds followed, and then we seen lightning pops throughout the day. And then it started raining out. Pretty crappy out. And now we got burst fluctuations. So I don't know how long we're gonna be on, but we're gonna be on for a little while. I was watching earlier, Frank was saying that Bama he deleted a lot of his videos. So I wanted to go on for Frank's behalf for one moment. Old Alabama Tick. He told everybody that Pennsylvania trucker, he was a pedophile. Frank was a pedophile. I was a pedophile. Reasons unknown. But so I'm a pedophile. Pennsylvania trucker's a pedophile. Frank's a pedophile. So, so now does that mean I'm not a pedophile no more, or does he retract all those comments? Like what happened? Because I heard things that he never said it. Kind of funny, and then he was saying, "Where's the proof? Where's the proof?" Ed Levitt, how you doing? Ed, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. How are you?
My heavens. I'm excellent, except we got bad weather outside.
Uh, you could use it once in a while.
Richard was supposed to come on earlier. I talked to him.
As long as it's not snow, can you hear me? Or am I still backstage?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay. Yeah, as long as it's not snow, you're okay. The rain you can handle, as long as
Yeah,
it's not
just
snow. Junior, the goats are
yeah.
still
Well,
here.
we can drive and
You're from there.
we
You
can
could
we
drive in it.
know how to drive in snow. We got 4-wheel
Yeah.
drive and everything.
Oh, you're okay.
Well, this is January, and we got February still coming. So, I mean,
February and March. February and
you know,
March.
January and February is supposed to be the coldest month.
Yeah, and you also got beginning
Oh,
of
not
March.
not for us. March is beginning of
Rain. And not spring. April,
yeah.
spring. April and
So
May is
that's
spring.
springtime for us.
Yeah, but it should be
Yeah,
summertime here pretty soon.
looking forward to it.
Uh,
But right now
well,
we got grass growing in our
it,
yard.
it should be summertime here very soon, but let's hope so. We got 3 good days, no rain in 3 days, so it might be turning. Might be turning.
How's your weather doing?
It's nice. The last 3 days, it's been perfect. I think summer's starting to come. Summer's coming.
You guys got good weather?
Oh yeah, fantastic. It's like today is like a nice spring day. A nice wind off the ocean, not too hot,
Can
but
you hear me okay?
then again it's only 9:30 in the morning. So Ken Unger, it was the same here,
Hmm.
but the last couple of days, sun come out. I think the weather's going to turn. So, oh yeah, Kevin. By the way, now you're clear because
Yeah,
Jerry
this
got
this
rid.
weather is just interfering with my sin.
Yeah, that's the bad part about satellite. Like I remember, I used to have that direct TV,
But
and
by
that
the
was
way, what?
satellite. That satellite is no good for bad weather. You get bad rainstorms, snowstorms. It just blocks out the satellite. That's the bad part about it. I've said you're all forgiven because Barry wiped out his channel. There's no evidence of him calling anybody anything. Nothing there. That's why he didn't threaten to kill nobody. He's called
Yeah,
nobody.
in Alaska, we used to have a satellite phone, and that
Yeah,
worked good.
we had some good flooding up here too, Ken. Had a couple people die up this way because of the water. Yeah.
Rolling all over the place.
Yep.
Don't know how long he's going to be doing it, but
Uh,
like until like reality sets in. But
no, how but the same thing. Frank has threatened
here's
to kill
Richard.
Barry too. Frank has threatened to kill Barry too, so that's a even string there. There's evidence on both sides, so that doesn't. As I told Barry before Barry blocked me again, I told him straight. I said, Barry, I go, you and Frank are in each other's heads. I go, number one, his case against you is not going nowhere. Where it's not. And I said, here you are begging for money to get a case against him. I go, it's not going to go nowhere.
Hey, Richard.
So,
Hey, what's up? Sorry I'm late.
Richard,
Sorry I'm late, man. I was you know who I was watching? Mark Blackburn there, the overstayer. He's in Thailand. Hey Ken, what's
yeah,
up?
what's
Yeah.
going on, Richard?
Not much.
You're late. You have to
Hey,
stand in the
bro, how
corner for
you?
20 minutes.
I'm usually not late, right, Kevin?
That's right.
Unusually.
Stand in the
Mm-hmm.
corner or sit
Wait,
in
I
the
didn't, what
corner.
the hell time is it? It's let's see.
Nine
Oh, 8:30.
9:35.
Damn. So done.
9:35 a.m.
Uh-huh. Nice day there, Ed.
Oh,
Over there.
beautiful day.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the weather is breaking. The weather is breaking.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it feels a nice spring day. Right now we got a nice wind coming off the ocean, nice and breezy. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so far so good.
Yeah, I'm sure these guys are something else, aren't they? Oh my
I'll
God.
tell you, they're
Yeah.
still at it. They're still at it. And
I
what I'm laughing at? Frank's going, whoa, he's resubmitted it, and it don't cost me anything. Like
Ed,
that's the most
it,
bullshit thing in
j-
the world.
Ed, if you and
Yeah.
I were YouTubers in the Philippines and you said I was an asshole, I would just I'd just ignore you. You know what I mean?
Ignored me. That's it.
I,
Same
I
way.
wouldn't I wouldn't take you to court, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and waste my money.
If I was there, I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you. Like, so, so, like,
It's
you're gonna kill me over YouTube? Okay.
oh
I
man.
don't think so. I don't. And it
But
gets me. I love how Frank is bragging. No problem. My lawyer seen his mistakes, and he's not gonna charge me anything. That is
okay.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That is the biggest bullshit. That lawyer is gonna charge him just as much to resubmit the case.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
and then he says it's a new case. Now he's submitting more.
really, this is gonna
So
go
you
on
don't, yeah,
forever.
like you don't think the lawyer's going to submit all extra stuff for free? Uh-uh. No, no, he's a lawyer. They want your money.
I'm
So
sure they prefer to adjudicate for
yeah,
their own people.
uh-huh.
Not that they realize we bring money to their economy and stuff if
Yeah,
we're over there like you are and stuff.
yeah.
But
They're not going to back down the courts for 2 minutes.
no, they're not going to bend over to. What's up, Mister Pennsylvania Trucker in the house?
Like I could see, the only way I could see it going to court is if there was bodily harm done to either one of them. Then,
Yeah.
okay. But for scrambles over a computer, I don't think it's going to go near neither one of them.
It's funny in the Philippines, like if you're a married couple and you mess around and people know and you're barangay or whatever, and somebody rats you out, say you're at a short time motel or something like that, and they can have you like arrested for adultery in the Philippines. Can you believe that, man?
That now that is strange because, as I understand the adultery laws over here, it has to be one of the men or the wife that presses any charges.
Yeah.
So, like about, I was caught.
Yeah, I never had no problem about that adultery thing.
Yeah,
Well, you're
that's
living.
I
You're living in
never I never got no flack over it.
years ago when I was still single. I was girl across the street from me. Her husband was a tricycle driver,
Yeah.
and she was always over my house, and I never had any problem with it.
Yeah.
And the whole neighborhood knew I was tapping her on the side.
I thought you were tapping her, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, same with me.
They all knew.
Yeah, I've been accused of a lot of that stuff
Yeah,
in my life.
it's not
too.
as big as people say it is.
It's not.
Captain Billy Jack, how you doing, my friend?
Like if he
Captain
caught me,
Billy.
he could report me. The husband could report me, and I'll be in shit. But otherwise, not. There's no such thing.
Hello, Joe Philcan. What's up, Steve?
Joe, Philkin, how are
And
you?
Junior's in the house.
Junior's lost. He's still looking for a coach. Come and get it.
Hey,
Come
Joe.
and get it, Junior. Champ.
Steve's in the house.
Oh yeah.
Pennsylvania Trucker, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I just ran through a
You-
snowstorm, then a nice storm. Now I'm in the rain.
Oh man,
So
I'm
we're-
in the rain too. We're having thunder and lightning. I got booted off my own show twice already.
Okay.
We're buffering like mad here.
Which way you headed, truck?
I am heading to, well, I'm 67 miles from my first stop here in Missouri, and then I'm going to Georgia for my last stop.
I just headed towards Little Sunshine someplace. So. You'll see a little sun, couple days or so. Junior, you want a dog? Got a bunch of them running around. Come and get them.
Anybody want to come up? I put the link out. Captain Billy Jack, if you guys want to come up.
Wow. Every
You guys
day for a
wanna-
month. Wow. Honeyco is in the house, Kevin.
Honeyco. Yeah, we got around 3 women in the show, so you guys be good, be decent, be nice, like you always are.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for us guys to be decent.
What's that song? Honeycoat? How's it go? Richard, you know that song?
Yeah, I do, but I can't.
Honey
I'm not
coated.
gonna sing, man.
Billy
Sing it
Jack,
for us,
come on
Richard.
up, my friend.
Yeah,
You're
I
the
don't mind.
artistic. You're the one with the guitar and everything. Is
Frank, if you want to
Little
come on
honey.
up, come on up. Bama, if you want to come on up. JLB, you can come on up if you want.
I don't think JLB.
Don't be shy.
Those guys are just not fans of JLB. They're not JLB.
I wish Frank
That's
could
all
come
right.
up. I wish Frank could come up to explain how he's getting free legal services. That's what I want to hear.
Well, you guys can explain a lot of things if you want.
Yes.
Well, a lot of these guys that have shows, they love a captive audience. They don't let anybody on their show to talk. They just want to run, flap their lips, right? Well, we do the same thing, but we
Well,
try to
well,
sometimes.
everybody can give a little bit of airtime.
Yeah,
But
we
at least Kevin left anybody up if you want.
I wouldn't want to
Kevin.
sit here and talk.
Yeah, everybody can share. Oh, Billy Jack's up. All right, my friend. All
Billy
right,
Jack.
all right, all right, all right. Billy Jack, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the bullpen.
Good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, good.
Hey, Big E popped up. How you doing, Big
Yeah.
E?
What's up, Biggie?
Richard was asking about you earlier today.
Yep.
You must have had your ears on.
Yeah.
I think Honeycomb Joe's mad at me. I went there and raised a little hell.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, you got this one guy. He just I don't know, matter of opinion, but he jumped on my buddy Phil, and I didn't like it very much, and I gave him a little what for.
Oh, Philip Janik?
Yeah,
Holy
Yeah, he's a
shit,
good-
Chicken Choker's here. I haven't seen him in ages.
He's a good guy, Philip. He's been on here many times.
Oh,
Yeah.
Philip's a real good guy, yeah.
Kevin actually, he and him actually know each other personally. They had lunch together. And
Hey, bro,
yeah.
yeah, I know him pretty good too.
I
Hey,
got around 6 people on the panel.
hey, I talked to Kevin about this earlier, but I'd like to discuss something with
Honeycomb and Joe and Biggie and
with all you
Philip
guys.
and Captain.
If
All right. Yeah, they're all here. All right.
I'd like to have
Kevin,
Joe and Honeycomb
mute
come
yourself.
up. We want to address the issue they have.
All you boys and girls.
I think I've seen Honeycomb on Kevin's show before. I wasn't in the show, but I think I was watching.
Oh, Honeycomb's been on before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it, yeah.
Even the lovely Joe's been on before.
Hey, Jack Thompson. They're saying in the chat, block Jack Thompson.
No.
Thompson
You
getting
guys
blocked
leave
again?
Jack alone. He is mine.
No blocking, guys.
Yeah, don't you guys.
You can time out guys if they're saying like bad things to women or something like that. But
Now, you know what? Jack and Steve, they love each other. I mean, Jack almost loves Steve as much as Fazio, man.
Hmm.
Anyway, hey,
Yeah,
Joe,
you
how'd
guys
it go?
gotta get a little bit of some thick skin, though. I mean, don't be like little pansies, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope they come up. We got another Brett Glasgow in the community. We want to set out. We want to be sure everybody knows about this freak.
Who is that guy you're talking about?
Darren Dobson,
Chicken choker. How you doing, my friend?
American guy?
Canadian.
Canadian? Okay. John in the
can-
house. So what's the deal with him? Is he? I think I might have heard something about this guy. Is he one of those guys that likes to what do you call them guys with the raincoats that used to open them up and
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. He's a freak. And the thing is, you know what? He's kind of a nice guy.
You're talking like a flasher, right?
Yeah, he's a flasher.
I had a girl used to do that to me.
Yeah, they all do if they like you. Or was she teasing you like when you're out in public and stuff, Kevin?
I got embarrassed when a girl done that to me.
Really?
I did it again.
Oh, I love it. I'm Bastos. The Tagalog girls won't understand that. Maybe they will. Okay, Ken. Yes, Steve Fazio was going off on you.
Yeah.
Oh.
When a girl did it, I asked her to do it. When the guy did it, oh, yeah.
Helen and Brian are in the house. Yeah, thumbs up. That's right. I forgot to give you a thumbs up. I was late.
Why you going up on me again?
No. On Steve in the chat. Steve 25901. One of the guys was saying. The big liar, Ricky Dipshit, said, "Me, Nico, MJ are part of an ALL, the Winter Crime family,
Oh, cement. I
advocating
need
by."
cement.
John Baker's in the house.
Biggie says, "A liar, loser, moron
Oh,
to
it's
the end."
Steve. How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, you guy's a character, man.
No, he's in.
Hey, but yeah, I heard he's in the hospital.
Got
I don't know. I think Kevin Paul. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the what the heck? Popeye was telling me about him. I don't really know the guy or anything. I used to watch his shows, but
I wish Rennie come up.
Ren's in the house.
No, I wish he was. Let's see.
Oh, did you send him some beer?
At the there's so much going on in the community, I can't even keep up with all of it.
Yeah.
No, not until he sends me cement. I need cement. When I get the
Ren's gonna
cement,
send you
he
that.
gets his beer. Till
Uh-huh.
then, no way.
Oh yeah.
Listen to
So how
this. My damn. Would say the guys are offloading the bags of cement, taking them up the house. One of the guys, one of the neighbors' dog bit him.
Oh wow.
So yesterday, the guy comes to my wife. Hey, your dog? I got bit by that dog. So my wife will tell him it wasn't my dog that bit him. Like here he's trying to get money
Yeah.
off my wife because the neighbor's dog bit him. And the
Oh,
neighbor
really?
took the dog, got rid of the dog, and told the guy it wasn't my dog. You little fellow.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
My wife.
so
I,
My
I
wife.
just got
so my
bumped
wife
off
said,
again. We had another lightning strike.
My wife got
Hey,
bit
hey,
by a dog 3 times as a
"They
kid
took
in the
him off
Philippines.
to get him with them. My
Those
wife
dogs
hey,
said,
are
Ed,
"Look
hungry.
here, come with me."
Ed,
She took him to the
Ed,
hospital to get rabies shots.
Ed, Biggie
Hey.
needs that
Yeah,
dog because Biggie's not into violence, but you know what? He can use a dog that is.
yeah, yeah. That was a dog next to him. The dog don't bite either. But the guy must have aggravated him. I don't know. But he's trying to come after my wife because he was working for my wife. Hey, shit.
Uh-huh.
Go after the dog that bit you, know.
It's your
But
neighbor's
I'll
dog,
tell
though.
you, but I swear, my wife is rebuilding. Yeah, yeah, my wife is rebuilding her house, the other house,
Maybe your wife
because
needs to
infant
go over
was
to
on the
Behold.
side. It wasn't. I don't know where she needs to go, but
You know what I'm
the
saying?
fact
Who's
is, like,
building
it
a
wasn't
hotel?
like I know. Yeah, that's what she needs to do. Like the front of the it's not. It's that you know that I want to say it looks like plywood, but it's not plywood. It's something like that. It's like a wood they put down on it.
It's like
So the
Luan,
last
very
typhoon was a
thin
little
stuff.
damage to it.
Yeah.
So she decided to get rid of it all. She's tearing it all apart and just making the rest of the house concrete. I said, oh shit. So
Yeah, she's not messing
it's
around,
all
man.
it all the way up. And they have to put. I can't believe that
Hey,
lady.
hey guys, I want to start out this. Brett Glasswell, he's losing his fame. We got a new guy in the community to taking part of Brett's place. I want to drop this link, you guys. Check this out. He's a new fucking freak.
Who is that guy you just mentioned? Was he the one that exposed himself to, what was her name? Chi Casares, that used to be in like YouTuber?
No, this is a new guy here. I'll drop the link in the private chat. Check this out.
Oh, okay, on StreamYard.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, he put it. Billy
What are
Jack
you
put it
talking?
in.
Check this guy out. He's the one exposing himself. I know I've heard of 7 Panay.
Really?
Yeah, here's the thing is this guy flew to Saudi Arabia, invited Panay out for dinner. She's OFW, and made her pay for the meal.
Wow.
Now he flew to the Philippines. Somebody else paid for his plane ticket. But I mean, here's the thing: is he gets them on. He promises them a visa to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a easy ride. Like he'll school them this and that. And once he gets them in, you know, it's all bullshit. The guy's broke as hell.
You know, Big E was saying in one of his shows a few months ago, there's a couple of well-known vloggers, that men that are, you know, middle-aged guys, and they were over in Mactan. They were promising young girls uh, American visas also if they'd sleep with them and stuff like that. And they were, you know, Big E knew one of the girls personally, and she told him about it. So there's a lot of creepy guys around, you know.
Yeah, you know what? I'll set him out too. That's Gio. Gio's a freak too. I'll
Holy
set them
shit!
all
This
out. You know,
guy looks.
I don't care, dude.
This guy looks
Yeah.
like I can't explain. He looks like Oh shit! He looks pathetic. But
Did
is
you
this
look
that
at? I don't.
Daryl
Let me
Dob?
look at that link. I don't want to
Yeah,
lose
look
the
at is
chat
that
here.
Daryl Dobson?
Paste.
Holy
Yeah, that's him.
Jesus!
That's him, Ed. That's him, Ed.
Holy shit!
He's a piece
Okay.
of shit. He is a piece of shit in the
He looks.
community.
Oh
He looks.
wow.
You know what? When the
Oh my
typhoon hit
goodness.
Cebu, you know what? I don't know. He got like $1,000 and he ended up pocketing all that. He's a Canadian scammer. He's a piece of shit.
Jeez.
The guy needs to be set out, man. Needs to be set out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
You had a rough day today, Mark?
Oh my God, yes.
Stop talking about me.
Yeah, it's
Where you at? Where
pretty.
you at, Mark? No snow.
I'm in Missouri now, just south of the ice storm I just came through. It's all rain down here now.
My
Oh,
oldest
sweet.
daughter is in Missouri right now. She's up in, let me see, Blue Springs, outside of Kansas City.
Hey Jack,
She's,
I want to let you know the new freak in the community, bro. That's it.
I'm
So
going to Harrisonville, Missouri.
yeah, she's outside of Blue Springs, up right outside of Kansas City. Her
yeah.
mother-in-law died, so she's up there for her.
So this
Is that
clown
is Bam in the house, or is that Mercy?
check out the Rileys. Hello, how you
No,
doing?
it's Mercy because if it's Bam, he'd say Bam's here. So
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mercy,
no,
how you doing, my friend? Welcome back
no
to the
cut,
bullpen.
no curse, and Mercy's here.
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
Clean.
Hello, Mercy. Have
Yeah,
mercy
Oh,
on me.
it's Bam. Let's cuss up a storm. It's Bam. Hell, let's cuss it up. Brother Bill, good to see you.
Mhm. Wow. Joe is saying 30 are watching. Could you please hit the thumbs up button? Thank you. that's nice of you.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Joe, come up for a minute. Only a minute, Joe.
I can't see anything except for Pennsylvania truckers out his window there. He's the only
Yep.
thing you
Yeah,
can see.
I took off my camera to see
Yeah.
if that's gonna keep me from getting bumped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, that's
I
not going
kept
to help.
on
But
getting
it's the
bumped
weather. It's
and
going to
bumped off.
Kevin, Big E wants to know. So who is Dumb and Dumber and the dumbest referring to?
me, you, and
Oh my
Kevin, I guess.
goodness, you name it, man.
Let me see.
Yes, it is, Steve. That's PA Truckers.
Yeah, it's my window. I'm sitting at a rest area. I'll turn my headlights on for you. 29 in the house.
There's Kevin. He's back.
Kevin get lost again?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still in the audience.
We see you, Jack.
Yeah, you're not blocked, Jack. I could see you, buddy.
Why is Jack still
Is
whining?
Jack blocked again?
Yeah.
He's just saying that
No,
because
he
Big,
shouldn't be.
he's just saying that because Big E's here and Big E
He,
will be
he just
bottom,
likes
bottom
the
out of jail.
attention.
Yeah.
I am glad
Jack
to
just likes
see.
the attention.
I'm
My-
glad to see there's not that many wrenches around today.
Yeah.
I'm
Helen
glad to
and
see
Brian, done.
more civil.
Connect to Big E Free Speech. Watching your video, Synolog 2023. Yeah. My wife is from Cebu, and I was watching some vlogger who had some nice. It's quite a celebration they have there.
But Sinago,
Yeah.
Singalago, yeah.
They had all these fancy cuss. I'd never seen
Yeah.
it in person, but it was wild.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen Singalago in person, but I've seen the Mascaro Festival,
Yeah.
which is almost the same thing. With the same costumes, the dance and everything.
Captain Billy Jack would like Joe to come up for 2 minutes. Kevin needs to post the link, right?
No, he already did. She won't come up because I think I scared her and Honeycomb when I was in there.
Really? How would you do that?
I was playing with some freaking Euro trash moron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
He wants to play. You know what? Well, we can play, but I just play a little harder. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from? Phillips. Are you from the Midwest?
Yeah, me and Philip, we probably live 10 miles apart. Maybe not even
Wow.
that.
Wow. Where the heck is he? Vietnam or Thailand? He was
It's
on the
in
show.
Thailand now.
Yeah, Thailand. He's going to Vietnam a couple of days here, like on the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wants me to go to Vietnam with him. He told me
Oh,
last
is
time
he
went.
going back?
Yeah, he's going back. He's going back.
You should go, Ed.
No,
You know
thank you.
Why?
No,
Phil's
thank you.
good. Phil's funny as hell, man.
No, thank you. That's all right. I spent enough time over there. I don't need to go to Vietnam.
Oh, well, if you've been there, I guess you already know that
Yeah,
ain't
I've
for
been
you.
there. Yeah, it ain't for
I-
me.
I just figured, Ed, that you'd go there and show him how to get the women because obviously he's not having very good success.
He has to
Who's
go up
Phil?
to the lot.
Joe, I don't
He
think
has-
the guy even tries, man.
Nah,
he
he
has to
don't.
go to the lot. If he wants good Vietnamese woman, he has to go to the lot.
I don't think he's interested, to be honest with you.
No, he is.
I think he's still not the area, and
Yeah.
he's scared to go to the Philippines, though. I mean, he's just scared to go.
Is he scared to come to the Philippines?
I think he is because he's been putting it off.
Hmm.
He'll go when he's ready.
Big
Yeah,
E
I
says
take
he has
that.
no interest in a girlfriend or even a one night
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah,
I-
I don't get it.
I don't. He likes these massage parlors, man. That's what he goes for. I heard him saying.
He gets a tug job, but he probably puts a towel over his face so he can't watch it.
Oh man.
Chicken circle many a times I was in the lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, come on up. I won't embarrass you. I promise.
Mhm.
I was stationed
Hey.
in Cameron, but we had a detachment over
Hey.
in the lot.
Hey, but when Joe comes up, can we hear her out about this freaking community?
Oh, about the crazy guy?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that would be nice to
I mean,
hear.
you know what? Hey, I just want to set this guy out. That's all I want to do. Set him out, and everybody make their own judgment.
Yeah, he looks like a weird dude.
He does look weird, doesn't he? He looks
Yeah.
Uncle Festus and
Uh-huh.
looks a little bit like Uncle Festus of the Adams family.
Helen, thank you. I'm not promoting my channel, but you know what? I'll get back to you now. I'll sub you back.
Dad, Joe's backstage. Bring her up. If we lose Cal.
Toronto Brad is in the house. He said,
Nick Fisher, what's up, brother? We're setting out. We're setting out our buddy Darren. We're gonna set him out. Let the community know.
Welcome everybody to the bullpen. We got 30 in the house. Thank you guys for coming out.
Kev, you like chilling? Be backstage.
Kev, Joe is backstage.
What you're not showing?
There she is. She's showing now.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
everyone.
Oh, a beautiful
Every-
Filipina.
Everybody.
All I'm showing,
Yeah.
I just keep on. All I have is Pennsylvania trucker screen.
Why we don't
Oh,
have a
I'm kidding.
name showing, Big
Yeah.
Kevin?
Yeah, we don't see her on the
Okay.
Yahoo
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
or YouTube. Why I keep saying Yahoo?
Not only is she pretty, she's a OFW. She got her own business. She's a hard worker.
A very
I
maganda
don't-
Filipino.
My old lady is.
Captain
My
Billy
wife is
said
too.
2 minutes.
Oh, thank you for coming up. But hey, hey, can you tell us? You know, you ain't gotta go into
I don't
detail,
know.
but tell us
I'm
what
trying
this freak, what the freak moron's doing. This
Jack
guy's a-
Thompson wants the link.
You're putting me on the spot.
I know I am, but you know what? Hey, we're setting him out. Darren Dobson's a piece of shit. He's a freak.
Some guy is. We've heard some guys exposing himself to girls online.
Joe, where in the Philippines are you from?
I'm from Bicol part, but it's island of Masbate.
My wife was born there.
Where,
Must
Masbate?
be. Yes,
Cool.
her mother.
You mentioned that last time.
Yeah, her mother ran away from her father
Bless you.
years ago. My wife's 47 years old. Yeah.
Shout out to Popeye. You know, it's too late, bro. I just went off on a different live stream. But now I'm cool here.
Popeye, come on up.
Hi,
Come up.
Helen and Brian.
Popeye, come
How
up,
are
bro.
you?
Popeye is the man.
Well, anyway, I want to hear.
Toronto Brand, how are you? Check out the Rileys. Hello. JLB.
Let's let this idiot out, and maybe my buddy Popeye, will do a short on this idiot. They'll do a funny short on him.
Yeah.
Popeye don't like trash like this. Don't blush. Don't be shy.
Oh my God. Not a new case. Oh, Frank is in the house. He's in the chat. Philippines, not a new case supplying missing documents. No attorney, not charging. Sorry, expert. But all in favor with simply making more copies of memory cards. Oh.
And Frank, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not getting it done for free. No lawyer in his right mind is going to do it for free.
By the way, Frank, this is the ass kisser. Why don't you come up on the stream?
Yeah, come on up.
Yeah, come on up. We always enjoy having you on.
He's saying, Ed, you're very uninformed.
Come on, I got thick skin. You come up and yell at me, Frank.
Hey Frank, I ain't get the pleasure of dogging you
I
yet.
want
Come
to
on up.
hand with Brother Papa. Yeah, the link is there, Jack.
Frank, as I told Barry, both of your cases are not going to go anywhere. The first one was kicked out. The second one will be kicked out. His will be kicked out. What you two got to do is get out of each other's heads and stay away from each other. That's all you've got to do. Because they're not going to. The Filipino court system has their own problems. They don't need Americans fighting on YouTube to be worried about.
Big E's funny, man.
Yeah.
Big E says, according to Ricky Drama, not only am I part of the crime family, Frank is in the crime family too. That guy, he's
Shame
lost
on
his
you,
marbles.
Frank.
Big E, Popeye, Jack, come on up. Hey guys, but we do want to hear Joe's.
Good advice.
Oh,
Listen
sorry.
to them, Frank. Frank, you should, see, instead of playing Matlock.
See, all you got to do, Frank, is that all you got to do is call me. Do you see everybody? I'm here talking to you. I'm not calling you names.
We don't know
Why
it.
do you have to call me?
Popeye, Kevin's AWOL here. I don't know where he is, and I
Oh.
can't.
Popeye is backstage.
Yeah, he's
Faz
got,
is the leader of the crime family from Toronto, Brad.
yeah, you know what?
Popeye, I'm backstage.
Yeah, Kevin's been having
Hi, Mike.
storms there. So, yeah, you know what? Kevin is AWOL.
He'll
Yeah,
be back.
Philippines, see my show
He'll be back.
uploading.
He's got Kevin lives in the boonies in Kentucky, and he's got that Starlink system that who
I
put that
think
up?
they need to go ahead a kiss and stop fighting the feeling. Check out the Rileys.
Popeye is
The Diamond Crime family.
yeah.
Hey, Mike
His-
Whitcomb.
Hey, Kevin's internet is being bounced off that
Mick
car.
Fisher. Let's not get off the topic of the creepy
Yeah. Hey,
flasher.
hey, Joe. You know what? While we're waiting on Kevin, fuck
What
Frank.
happened to
Hey,
Kevin? Where's
hey,
Kevin?
Frail Frank. He can sit on the sideline. The hell with him. He ain't nobody. Let's tell your story. Let's get it out there. That way, the
Toronto
community.
Darren is a flasher. I'm the only one showing my face here. What's going on?
Kevin won't let us on the screen. He only wants the pretty girls on.
Yeah, the rest of us are too ugly to show our face.
Yeah.
Am I the host here?
He ain't stupid.
We don't want to scare you. We're like
All right,
monsters.
Popeye, come back, bro.
I know I need some coffee too, but it's kind of late to make coffee. Popeye
Big-
won.
Big E, come up, Big E. I woke up to 20 clips of how me, Nico, MJ, and others are advocating violence and part of crime family. Ken Anger, Darren, that nasty little turd flashing the young pinheads.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can.
yes,
Yeah, I
Gabe.
can.
We're ugly, Gabe.
Big Gordon. Pangit, guys.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
My wife should have got her vision checked before she married me. I'll tell you, I feel sorry
Yeah.
for her.
Chicken choker. Popeye, wear the apple dress. I need something for the spank bank. Ay, ay, ay. BRB need coffee. Yeah, I know. Coffee.
Yeah,
Joe
Biggie.
reading the clips is very cool.
I'm glad, Biggie, because
Yeah,
I
I
usually have to do that because Kevin don't pay attention.
Kevin is
I think that's my
lost.
role here, Big E.
Can't count you're full of shit. Big Kevin's gone. You ain't coming up. You're so
At
full of shit. You're funny as hell though.
Who's coming up?
Jack Thompson.
Jack
I tried to come
Thompson.
up. After he heard that Big Kevin's
He was up last week or something. Jack was, but his
Yeah, I
phone
think last week.
phone was horrible. He said he had an iPhone 3. I'm surprised they still work.
Jack
There-
Thompson said, I
there's
just
Kevin.
like to come up.
Big Kevin, check backstage.
Yeah,
bro.
man, it was horrible trying to come up. This stupid thunderstorm kept on bouncing me.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were.
check backstage before you go again.
That's my
Good thing we got a pretty lady up here to keep us entertained, Kevin.
Yeah, she's a lot prettier than you are,
pretty
Kev.
entertaining.
I have more hair than Kevin. That's for sure.
I got more hair on my back than I get on my head.
Did you say back or ass?
Probably both.
No, I didn't say ass. Because it was hair. I didn't want to get her. I didn't want to amuse her.
Like when the ass hair gets too
Popeye's
bad, just
in
go
the
to a
house.
bomb. I go
Yeah,
to a bonfire and drop my drawers and fart. And that takes care of that.
Popeye
right,
might come up. He's going to get some coffee.
All right.
Popeye be back.
Mike Whitcomb, the man with a plan. How are you, sir? Life is good, Big E. from my. We are all delicious criminals. Really?
Uh,
How
was
did that
that
happen, Jack?
right?
I know it was. There's already an issue even earlier, Kevin, right, with your internet.
Yeah. I just put the link out. How many people do we have in the house already?
37.
37. And we're all waiting on Joe's story.
37.
37.
My
You get
story.
you got the stage, young lady.
It's my story now.
Tell
I
tell
thought
your
I'm
dad
just here to
yourself
just
to sleep.
co-host.
So, Kevin, did you disappear again?
Maybe.
No, I'm
37
still here.
people watching in the house.
Well, connect to your
Wow.
phone, Kevin. It has 10 gigabytes.
Kevin,
Kevin.
let Popeye in, bro.
Yeah. Papa,
Let
I think
Popeye
his
up.
Starlink is connecting there in
Yeah,
Kentucky.
my Starlink is giving me havoc.
Well,
You sure
connect
that's
to the phone.
You sure that's aligned properly, man? That dish?
Well, like I said, we're having a lightning and thunderstorm out there. And like I said, Starlink is not as great as you guys think it is. Just because it has a Elon Musk name on it, doesn't mean it's wonderful.
Why don't you
But
complain to him?
Kevin, you're getting your signal off of Elon Musk's car. He has that car up there floating around. And
Yeah.
that's where you're getting your signal from.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
misaligned.
Hey, why
Kev.
don't you
Dish.
get me a car and I'll drive it around, okay?
Hey, Big Kev, let Popeye up before you crash again. Let him up.
Back with comb. Yeah, Joe, tell us about the crazy stuff you did when you were younger. Really? I used to play under the rain. Rain is my best friend. Ay, Mike.
I see Kevin's lips moving, but I can't hear him.
Really?
Somebody just popped up. Was
Kevin,
this
Popeye.
Frank?
looking for Phil
Popeye.
Brown out.
Yeah, who? Popeye.
Popeye's trying to get up for a while.
Hello, Risa,
What's going
Bazarte.
on, Frank?
Richard, this is why I don't vlog anymore.
Mick Fisher, can Joe verify if Didi got a Filipina to buy his ticket to the Philippines?
Wow.
I have no comment about that. I don't know about it. I heard, but I have no proof.
What's up? Hey, honey. I know somebody who's from Masbate. What are you doing, hon? Easy. What are you doing? I thought you were busy with your
Frank on board.
publisher.
Hold on.
Did I drop or am I still up?
I'm gonna say
Hey, Richard.
yeah.
Richard. Looks like we have Frank as a guest.
Popeye
he's
say
there.
he's still backstage.
Hey, big
Kevin, my boy.
Popeye.
Ow, it's English. What? I thought you work on your book publisher. Yeah.
Kevin, the prodigy. Hello. I'm
Wow.
here.
This lady's from Masbate.
Kevin, bring Popeye up.
Yes, I am from Masbate. Who's saying that?
I'm waiting for them to quit. I'm waiting for them to quit talking so you can talk.
Who wants to talk?
Bring Popeye up.
Frank wants to talk.
Papa is still backstage.
Wow.
Hi, Mr. Kev. Mr. Kev.
There he is, the
Jack
legend,
Thompson,
the one,
this is going to
the
turn into a
only.
delicious nightmare.
Mr. Frank is in the
Hey,
house.
Richard.
What's
I'm a
up?
little confused about something here.
Yeah.
I noticed you've been pretty much a regular on YouTube on Kevin's show. I remember your wife did not want you to come on, and she was adamant about that. What kind of changed her mind about you coming back on with all the craziness and all that shit? But what happened with that, Richard? I'm just curious.
Frank. I don't know, Frank. I do what I want to do, man. She, there was an event that happened on New Year's a couple of years ago. I was drunk. I was waiting for a guest to arrive. They're good friends of hers. And when they came, I had gone upstairs, turned on Kevin's show live, and then she came up and she started yelling at me, thinking, "Oh, these are not your real friends. These people are your friends, and you're wasting your time with these people." So we got into an argument for like 6 hours long.
Well, I think your wife was actually very correct, but nevertheless, okay. I came on here just to say a few things because
My
probably gonna be
wife
my
is
last.
hot too. She's 47 and she's hot.
Yeah, yeah, they can be hot in their 40s. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to
Ouch.
be 14 years old. Hey, I'm going to clear
Frank,
up a few things on here. I want to take the opportunity. I just did an upload. Might explain a few things if it's up there already. Um, Barry's victory dance was actually a screen because there was no victory involved in here. And for those that want to understand about a few things, I'm going to actually tell you a couple of things. That's why I came on here. It's going to be my last appearance on anybody's show, and actually until my job is done, which I don't think is going to take too long under the circumstances now. Uh, I will be only be on then and have my own victory dance, but this time it's going to be real. Understand what happened on here was clerical. There was not enough video copies to be distributed to each agency and party involved, such as this guy's lawyer. There was no way in the world that the prosecutor could have even considered to put this case to a court situation whatsoever. He never even seen the videos. So obviously they do exist, and they were turned in to the prosecutor, but there were no copies turned in to his lawyer, which, in the world we have, everything has to be dotted and T's crossed and all that. And I understand all that. There was no victory because now it gave us, meaning me and my attorney, a better opportunity to actually put in more. Now all it is a motion for uh, reconsideration, which now all the procedural things that were not done correctly are now going to be corrected. And the evidence that actually he put in there, they were nothing but mostly screenshots. He had no evidence at all. He had no evidence. I just got the documents today in the mail. Of course, my attorney had the documents already. We went over it on the phone for a long time. And no, to answer Ed's question there, no, there is not any other charges on this other than making copies of the videos and distributing them the proper way. So basically, this is not going to drag out. There was no victory with Barry, but give him a laugh
Hey,
and let him
Frank, I hate
dance
to
around.
interrupt you. I hate to interrupt you, but it's a pleasure to have you on the panel because I always want to tell you, fuck you. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, that's okay. I respect your opinion.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay. But just to put it as condensed as I possibly can, knowing me, nothing is condensed, but at least I say what's on my mind and I try to present myself more factual than just a bunch of bullshit. Barry has no reason to celebrate whatsoever because of the fact that, well, he had no evidence. I've seen what was presented, and now he's going to have to come up with a lot more money. No, my lawyer is not charging me anything but making to buy the extra cards and time to actually just re-record them. That's all it is. No, I'm not being charged any other money because part of the blunder was him. He did not, or he thought he had submitted, his staff submitted the actual videos to his attorney, which he didn't. So obviously, she could very easily to the prosecutor's office say, "I deny this. I deny the allegations of this." And his attorney has every right to do that. His attorney's not wrong. His attorney is correct. How do you respond to something that wasn't received? You can't do that. So the prosecutor office had to say, "Well, we can't give you an okie dokie on this to go to court on this, Mr. B, because the evidence has not been presented and distributed properly." That's all it was. It was more clerical. And one other thing, there was just something having to do with a signature on something that was at the DOJ, which was submitted, and they didn't realize it was. And my lawyer is correcting that. So basically, his victory dance is really is premature because basically now that we know what the problem was, it's a short period of time. This is not going to drag on either, by the way, Kev. It's not going to drag on. The procedure is not going to be dragged on. all that's going to happen is the prosecutor is now going to get the proper material. His lawyer will have the actual copies of the evidence, which, by the way, anything you ever heard him say on his show, as far as threats, death threats, calling a child predator, whatever, you've heard it all. Not that
Well,
it's not familiar.
he called me and Pennsylvania Trucker a pedophile, just like he called you one too. So I thought that was
Yeah,
kind of funny.
well, everybody is a pedophile to him if he doesn't agree with something. I think it's wrong that it's not that these guys are my friends on here, you know, Pennsylvania Truck or anybody. I think it's wrong that he called him a pedophile. I think it's wrong that he called anybody a pedophile, quite frankly. But you got to understand.
I don't agree with you, but
I mean, nobody has
go
to
ahead.
agree with anything I put on my show. You could simply, in the past, just turn it off. That's not a problem. We can't all agree with each other on stuff, but I think when it comes to the point that you get so cocky that you think that the government doesn't give a shit about you because you're a foreigner. Well, we've been reading this stuff all the time. And recently, a German guy. There's so many stories out there that there are people being prosecuted. But not only is his worry a cybercrime deal, it's not civil really. It's actually criminal. But there is the immigration that he keeps on not wanting to allude on. He just keeps on putting it to the side. He actually is over 7 years overstay, and he cannot get married, first of all. There are ways he probably could, under the table, get married, but it would be short-lived. I mean, the government would not allow anybody without proper documentation that they are legal in this country. There are ways of doing that in a small town. Now he wants people to pay, because he can't stand on his own 2 feet, to pay for a shitty $400 piece of shit engagement ring, thinking that if he marries this poor girl, that he's going to be protected somehow by Philippines law and have some kind of immunity to any kind of prosecution. He's so far from the truth. But basically, the victory dance, I just wanted to basically come on here to talk about that briefly. I don't want to give out all the legal information. Is that I just finally got the paperwork. Besides, just got it today. They came by the other day, a copy of this stuff, and I wasn't home. I was actually in Bentayne shopping. But I got to read it on my own, besides what my lawyer discussed with me. And basically, there was not a problem with evidence. It's there. There's not a problem that, you know, where this guy is innocent. There's not a problem where the evidence that's presented is not valid and provable. The prosecutor never even looked at it because by rulings, he could not look at it because certain procedural things were not followed. And the simplest thing of all, my lawyer not making the required amount of copies of the damn videos. And one lesser thing would have to do at the DOJ office with having to do with, it's hard to explain unless actually read. I got an upload that's on there right now. It might be on there. I might explain a few things on there, but having to do with an overlooked signature that actually was a certification is what it was. That actually was there, but for some reason they didn't see that. That's all it was. It was nothing more than that. So I was laughing my ass off, or maybe not literally laughing my ass off on this, but I found it very humorous that he was celebrating and saying, "Oh, I don't have to worry about going to jail anymore. I don't have to worry about being deported." And I'm thinking to myself, can anybody really, is this like an act or something? Can anybody really be that cocky to believe that, and they even come on a show and say, "I've never said a bad word about you. I've never threatened your life. I've never called you a pedophile. I never talked about your girlfriend or family."
It's funny how you said act, because there's a lot of people in the community think that you and Barry are friends and you guys are just doing this for the views.
No.
We've heard.
By the way, who am I
that.
talking to? Anyway, it's nice to address who I'm talking to.
You are Captain Billy Jackass.
Okay,
Captain.
Billy Jack. Okay, I've never met you, but look, don't believe everything you hear. This is fucking YouTube. I'm not an angel. Let me tell you something. I'm not an angel. I'm just very defensive. That's all it is. I'll at least present the facts as they are, based on the information of what the actual people said on their show. Not from like, let's join the fucking sheep and the cattle and
Frank,
let's
as
follow
you
the
said,
cattle.
Well,
Frank,
I'm
this
not.
is YouTube. This is YouTube. Neither one of your cases are going to go to court. You or him.
Ed, I'm glad you
Yes.
said that. You know, Ed, I've been listening to you, and you seem to be so skeptical of just about everything. I'm not going to make you a monetary.
It's true.
Look,
It's why in the hell would a Filipino court be worried about two son of a bitches fighting on YouTube?
well, I'll tell you what. You'll have to answer. I'll answer that
No
question for you, Ed. If
prosecuting
you allow me,
for
if
a
you allow
crime.
me to answer that question, I will.
Okay,
Why don't you
give
talk?
wrong time.
What? All right,
Hey,
I'm not going to make it too much
hey,
longer. Why don't you talk to all the people who have been prosecuted, who
They've
are
been
foreigners?
prosecuted for crime. They've been
Yes,
prosecuted
crime. Are you saying to me?
physical
Wait a minute.
crime.
Hey, listen, old man. Listen.
Talk to
It
me,
doesn't
old
have
man.
to be physical.
See, I love
It
you,
doesn't
Frank.
have
You
to be
cannot talk.
physical.
Frank, you
You
cannot
don't go
talk
around.
sensible. You
Why
gotta
don't you
talk
shut your fucking mouth, Ed? You're just a fucking
I'm
105-year-old antique that doesn't have a fucking clue
You know how
as to what the
Frank,
fuck is
don't
going
you
on,
know how
man.
to do it?
You ain't
Hey,
got a fucking clue.
Frank,
hey,
you need
Frank,
some more
Frank,
money?
Frank, I got a serious question.
It is a crime. You don't come on somebody's channel on a daily basis, if not 3 times a day, and say you're going to slit somebody's throat, or you don't come on a channel and label somebody as a child predator. That is a crime in the Philippines. Brother Ed wants to recognize it. Don't talk over me, Ed. I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question. You're talking over me, and I can't answer your question. This is a typical tactic that's used on YouTube all the time.
Hey, you quick answer,
Barry
Frank.
committed
Matt went
crimes.
on.
Ed, give him a
He
chance to
committed
talk
crimes
now.
that he's going to pay for. And whether you want your crow fed now or later, you're going to find out that everything that I promised on here is actually going to come true because it was just a clerical error. The evidence is out there. They have to cooperate. It don't matter if you're an American, Canadian, you're fucking, I don't care what you are, UK, that you're living in the Philippines. They have their own set of laws, and you better talk to the people that have been prosecuted and jailed and deported and say the same thing to them, Ed, that the government out here don't care about a bunch of foreigners. I'll tell you what, Ed, come on the show again, and I'll be love to listen to you in the future when all this actually does go down. Because you see, if he doesn't get in for the cybercrime, he will get deported for the immigration. They're very aware it's going on. They're waiting for a mission order. It's just a matter of time that he's going to be out of the country, whether or not my cybercrime case goes on or not, which it will. But
Hey, Frank.
basically, I did a short
Are
show.
you going to be taking donations
Frank.
again?
No, I'm not
Frank, have you
taking
ever
any
told him-
donations. I don't need donations. I don't want
Have you ever
donations.
told him you're going to kill him?
Hey,
Have
Frank,
you ever told him that you're going to kill him? Have you ever threatened him?
Nope.
Hey, what about your?
I
What about the
deny,
racist?
I deny that allegation.
Frank,
I deny that
Ed,
allegation.
give him a chance.
Holy shit.
But it's been
I
said to
recall-
me by him more times than I can count, and it has been on camera and proven and documented.
why are you taking the racist comments down, Frank? You should leave them up if that's how you feel.
Whose comments?
You got some racist comments you took down.
I don't have a wrench on this show.
I said racist comments. Racist comments.
I have not made any racist comments.
That's not you,
It's not me, buddy.
Kevin. Is it you?
What's that?
I have not made no racist comments on
No,
here.
I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I'll just mess with you, Kevin. No,
I think-
I mean,
No, nobody should be doing any racist comments.
I'm just,
think-
I fuck with Frank. There's racist comments on his channel. He took them down.
No,
think
that's
I
not
know,
me.
I know what
When you
Popeye
said wetback,
he's talking about.
No,
Yeah,
I'm blocked on his channel, but I'm not.
Did you call
Well,
him gay
okay.
wetback, Frank?
There really is. Yes, I did.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, think of the comments he made about me in passing. I think I was going easy on him. Now, I'm not saying that it's right to make that comment to him. I just felt like poetic
we get
license, like
can-
everything
can-
else is on here.
Can we
Poetic
apologize?
license.
Can we apologize, Jay, please?
Unless MJ apologizes to me about the crap he said on me, I'm more than willing to apologize about that.
How about you do it first, and then see if he does it second?
No, no.
Why? Come on. Who's the bigger
The
man?
guy,
Who's the bigger man?
guy had two faces, just like everybody else is. Big E has about 5 different faces. Kevin's has about 15 faces. Okay. If you go
Mis-
through the list of people, Ed Lippett and all these people speak from knowledge they don't have, from details they don't have. They want to be part of the boys' club and smoke their Cubans and be part of the cattle flow and part of the sheep. I'm not part of the cattle. I'm not part of the sheep on YouTube. I never have been. I've never advocated to be in part of such. And that's why people attack me, because they want me to see things their way. And I have my own opinion and I express it my own way. They don't have to tune in on my show. They don't have to, but they don't have to worry anymore anyway, because it's why I'm on Kevin's show right now. I did an upload to talk about the actual victory dance of Barry's, which is going to be very short lived. And I didn't want it to say I told you so to anybody, but I'm going to really enjoy a little bit down the line. It's not going to take very long. When what goes down does go down, you can look back and say, you know what, Frank was not a bullshit artist after all. He really meant what he said, did what he wanted to, did what he did, and he wasn't bullshitting. So basically, I don't come on my show to start trouble. But when
Good
trouble
morning,
finds
Frank.
when trouble finds its way to me, I will address it. You don't ever talk about people like, your girlfriend's kids or write them. You don't threaten somebody's life. You're going to cut their throat.
Why did you
You
talk
don't
about my
talk to
wife
somebody.
then?
Who's your wife?
You called my wife a bimbo. You just said you shouldn't call people names, and then you did a
Oh,
video
it's my
called my wife a
favorite
bimbo.
man. By the way, I seen what you look like finally on there. I finally
Frank,
got a picture of you. I
Yeah,
finally got
that's
a
me.
I think if you could do a video,
as far as Larry Evans, alias John Blaze is concerned,
How's Gilda doing?
dude, I'm not going to apologize for a second time. I was man enough to say, hey, man, out of anger, I said something I shouldn't have done. But you know what? You continue to do shows on me, belittling me and everything around me or in my life. You continued. I gave you the opportunity, man, to say, hey, look,
I
I'll
haven't
bow
made a
down.
video
I'll
about
bow
you
down a
at
little bit
all.
and say that, hey, man, I was wrong. Because you
Frank,
came up with lies like
I
that you
accepted
bought
your
the
apology,
bracelet.
and I haven't mentioned you on my channel not once.
Frank,
Larry, listen to me and let's be serious. If you ever want to talk to me privately, you are most certainly welcome. We don't have to display this in public. We don't have to do that.
No,
We'll
that's
talk
fine.
anytime. We'll talk anytime you want. I don't think you're a real creepy asshole like you might think I do. I think that you just decided to get a little attention on YouTube. I think you are a guy that's trying to go in a positive direction with your own personal life, but I think the mistake you made, Larry, was trying to get the attention you want on YouTube, which really destroys your whole persona. I'm sure you're probably a decent guy. You probably got a couple of bucks. I've seen your picture. I know how big you are. I know you're a big guy. I know that already. I'm not ever going to try to challenge you physically or anything like that. That would be really stupid. But it doesn't mean that I cannot express my opinion. I really objected to the fact that you really believed that I went and bought Gilda a bracelet from the money that you actually donated to me.
I do
could
not
tell
believe that.
you. Yeah, I never did. Never did.
I don't
Larry.
believe it. I don't believe it.
Hey,
It's just,
Frank.
it's just to piss everybody off.
One last
It's just to
question. I'll leave
razz
you
you.
alone.
Okay, I don't want to be on. Look, here's the thing, and this is what I'm voluntarily doing. And everybody could do what they want on YouTube. That's fine. Believe me, I've talked this over with my attorney. I talked it over, of course, my partner of all people, and a few other side friends, and some people that actually, believe it or not, support my channel. They all feel the same way. Frank, accomplish what you need to accomplish. Get
Frank,
the fuck off YouTube. You've had a 7-year reign on here. You don't need to make any enemies. It's easy to make enemies just by saying hello. It's like I had you at hello, okay? That's all you have to do. People don't have to agree with your philosophies of life.
Why would you call Miss Riley Mercy a slave? Why would you do that?
Mercy. Who's Mercy?
Check out the Rileys. Mercy.
Mr.
Mercy.
Riley's wife.
Called her a slave.
I never called her a slave.
Called her a slave and a maid.
I never called her a slave and a maid. I said one word to her, and I thought about it, and I actually apologized to Larry about that. And I thought he accepted my apology.
Who's Larry?
I was wrong.
His name is Bam.
Oh, Bill.
Okay. No, John Blaze's name is Larry Evans. Okay. If you were
But,
confused.
no, John Blaze
Okay.
has nothing to do. You're not listening to who we're talking about. We're talking. Check out the Rileys. You got
The
Bill and
Rileys.
Mercy.
I don't
Yeah,
even listen to the Rileys. I don't even
man,
listen to the
dude,
Rileys.
they're the biggest. They're the biggest YouTube channel. They're the best out there.
Well, maybe there are some channels I actually don't listen to. I don't know who they are. I know their name.
But you
I know the
listen to
name
my
of the channel.
channel, though.
You better get your ass over and check them out because they rock.
Now, I'm not look. Look, you guys. I understand this. It could be a hobby of yours. It could be a way of expressing yourself. It could be
Oh,
a
he
way of
left.
getting on a flat. Hold on.
Yeah,
It
man.
could
Why
be a
you
way.
leave?
Hold on. Can I finish up? Because
Oh,
I got to go, and I don't want to hold up your channel. Okay.
no, you John left. Dang it.
Okay. That's
I was
fine.
getting into
Well,
what you
my
were
message
saying.
to John, my message to John Blaze is, you know, I don't have a problem with him other than he says he doesn't really talk about me on his show. He makes a lot of innuendos. He does it in a way where it's not very direct, and I know what he's talking about. Okay, I'm never going to have a problem with Larry Evans, John Blaze. There should never be a problem with him. We're not obviously never going to be friends in real life, although he's certainly welcome to talk to me on a personal level anytime he wants. Maybe get to know each other on a whole different level. I'm up to that. I'm game on that. I'm always game on that on anybody because people think they know who I am on here. I'm this notorious Frank guy who they seem to think is the biggest evil that ever came on YouTube.
Are
But
you
the fact
Mafia?
is,
Are you the
I'm not.
Philippine Mafia? Hey,
No, I'm
I
nobody.
don't care about John Blaze. I mean, but my buddy Bill and Mercy. I heard you call his wife a slave. I don't know why you would do that. She's a
I
sweetheart.
don't even know who they are personally. I never met his wife. I
Check
don't
out
know
the
who she
Rileys.
is. I don't. You're familiar with the show. I'm not really that familiar with the show.
You know Popeye? Are you familiar with Popeye?
Of course, I'm familiar with Popeye.
But Popeye wouldn't lie to me, would
He's
he?
famous.
Popeye's my
Popeye, you
brother.
mean? Yeah, Popeye the Sailor Man. Yeah, hasn't been in the Philippines for 45 years and lives his life vicariously through coming on here and make believe that he's in the Philippines. Yeah, of course I know Popeye, part of Riff Raft Radio, the guy that got drunk all the time and beat the shit out of his wife. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Popeye and Triple R. You could ask me about Popeye, and I could tell you all you want about Popeye. Okay, I'm very familiar with him. The Rileys, I'm not really
Tell me
sure
more
the
about
Rileys.
Popeye. Tell me more
I
about
know
Popeye.
about the Rileys. I
How
know
do you
they
know?
exist.
How do you
Not
know
a
he beat the
channel.
hell out of his wife? You don't. I mean, you don't. I mean,
Well, put it
you're in
this way.
Hawaii.
You know how you guys have your own little channels of information? Well, perhaps, I have my little channels too. I wouldn't know half the information I knew if I did not have people that actually feed me this stuff, show me this stuff, prove it to me. But I don't feel it's any obligation of mine to come on here and have to provide like this is a court of law on Philippines vlogging community. Did I have to prove a goddamn thing to anybody on there?
No,
If
you
I want
don't.
to
But you
prove
know what?
something,
One thing
it's
about it,
in
it's
a
free.
court of law.
You're not wasting your money here. Your money's not being wasted. It's free.
Well, it's not a waste
Free
of money.
entertainment.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of intellect. It's a waste of actual oxygen, basically. But
Well,
I'm not
I
going to
hope
get
you're
it.
having a good time.
Well, put it this way. I would not have been on YouTube that long if there was not an entertainment value to this. The unfortunate thing is I had to take some measures, doing a little baiting and getting to see the next results the next day. Everything that from the tree, everything from Starbucks, everything from that was all choreographed, and I got the results I wanted. No, it wasn't really a social experiment as far as a professional social experiment. It was my own way of trying to feel out the characters on YouTube. And let me tell you, I was right on. I hit the tack and the nail right on the head. Everything I thought about people today, whether they're two-faced, jumping the fence, whether they had some skeletons in their closets, were all proven. And I've got nothing to hide because I'm very open on my show. And the only people, or only things that I talk about on my show or have in the past is from the actual person's show. Nothing was made up or hearsay. It all came from their own show. And pardon my sarong, but if I happen to have hit a raw nerve on what I said, then my apologies about that. But
Well,
that's about it. I'm not a folk hero in here. I'm not trying to be a folk
Frank,
hero. And
Frank,
I'm
we
not
hear you.
trying to be a villain. Yes, go ahead. I'll let you
We
speak.
we hear you. We're not probably listening very good. But I mean, you called MJ a wetback, and then you're calling Mercy a slave. Why
I don't know
attack?
who Mercy is. I don't know who Mercy is, sir.
Check out the Rileys. My God, you know what? They're 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 a great couple, great people.
Well, you don't have to convince me how great or wonderful they are. I don't listen to that show. If you ask
But
me, have you ever heard of the Rileys?
you
I'd
was
say
there.
yes,
You
I
was
have
there.
heard. I heard of the Rileys. I did remember one statement that was made about me when I did listen to their show. I know who they are. I don't listen to that show. That's not has never been a norm for me to have any inclination to go over to that show.
Well,
I don't follow that show.
I want to set you straight. Bill's a slave. All right, Bill's the slave. Mercy's not the slave.
Okay, whatever you think he is. I mean, if that's your opinion, God bless him. God bless him. You know, there's a God out there. God bless them all.
Oh, Bill's
God
my
bless the
brother.
child that's got a
Bill's my brother.
tone.
Hey, you know what? Just don't attack the little guys, man.
Well, I agree
Yeah.
with you 100%. Don't attack anybody's children. Don't attack anyone at all. So why not just do a show? And unfortunately for Kevin, you know, people are right what they do say about him. Kevin is a drama queen, and he's responsible for a lot of the bullshit that goes on here. To make his show and to get the menial money that he gets on donations, he could pay his aunt. You know, maybe one day he'll leave that room and actually go to the Philippines and use the viewers' money, and maybe go and see his children instead of spending it on toys. Now I'm
Why
being
does he got?
opinionated.
Why does he got
I'm
40 in
being
his
opinionated.
chat? And you usually got 7 or 8. Kevin's got 40 in his chat. You got 7 or 8 usually.
Well, that's not correct, but nevertheless, I'm not going to argue with you over that. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the views.
I'm a nice
I'm not on
guy.
my channel for the subscribers. I'm not on here to try to impress anybody. It's very simple. Whether somebody likes what I say in my show, and at least I have topic matter. And I'm not trying to be the ringmaster like Kevin is and other people, and Big E, who's not innocent at all in any respect whatso fucking ever, who has jumped more
I almost
fucking
got my
fences.
feelings hurt. Almost.
For his height and weight, I can't believe what an athlete this guy is. He'd support
Thank
me
you,
in the
buddy.
past, and he'd be attacking me on the next day. This is what YouTube is, and that's why I will no longer be a part of it. However, when my legal case does get achieved, and I don't think that's going to be too long from now because we corrected stuff, it will go to court. It may not even make it to court because of another reason, a positive reason. It may not make it to court. Then I will come on in all my glory, and I will tell you that victory was achieved by me. Don't need to dance on my
but
show.
Frank, I
I
treat
just need to come
everybody
on and
good,
say, for those
right?
that did not believe my efforts, for those that followed such an asswipe as this guy who has no fucking brain whatsoever, calls himself a chick boy, when the only women he gets, and I will say this on here, without mentioning names for any kind of prosecuting purposes, that historically, from what I've been able to observe, he did not get the cream of the crop, and there's a reason for that. I can say that legally with no worry about anything prosecuted. He is the biggest fucking loser, second to none, that YouTube has ever had on here, and this goes beyond Peter Van Dever, that ever disgraced the Philippines vlogging community. The cockiest motherfucker that I've ever encountered, not only on YouTube, but in my personal life, whose cockiness is going to be the exact thing, the very thing that gets him thrown into a jail cell awaiting his deportation, which could take possibly 4 years if he has a cybercrime case against him and he gets to go to jail and will stay in jail because of the immigration issue. Now, for those that don't believe anything I say, they always thought I was full of shit, that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Why don't we just wait, roll the dice with all this and see where it goes instead of making opinions that who's right and who's wrong, what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. Why don't you be free-minded enough to just let it be. And when it goes down, it goes down. And if it doesn't go down, you'll know about it. When it does go down, you will know about it. Why not be fair about this and just say, just roll the dice and see if Frank is full of bullshit and if he's not. Again, in regards to other people like John Blaze is certainly welcome to talk to me on a personal level anytime he wants. We've talked actually on Skype in the past before. John wants to clear up something with me. He certainly can. We don't have to do this publicly. In fact, even Fazio, he's certainly welcome to talk to me personally if he wants to give me a call. I've put my issues with Michael aside in respect of his age, his health, in respect of the fact that he has the
He's
very
not that
right.
old.
Well, I'm not old in the respect that I'm like Popeye 105 or Ed like 110. I'm up
Frank.
there, but you know what? I don't see myself as being an old man. I see myself as being an older man. Okay.
Frank,
and I
how'd
use
you
my
feel-
wisdom through the year. I don't regret 1 year of my life that brought me to my present age. I've earned every fucking frown line or wrinkle line I've earned every year that I have achieved of living on this earth. And I am an opinionated motherfucker. All my life, I've been an opinionated motherfucker. I will always be. It's who I am. I will tell you like it is. And if it's not liked by somebody, then I could either say, well, sorry, you don't like what I said. Don't tune in. Or examine the real truth of what I said and not follow the cattle of YouTube, because that's all it is. Everybody are a bunch of sheeps.
All
They're all cattle.
entertainment, boys and girls.
No,
Hey,
Kevin, that's where you're wrong. No, you try to go under the guise, and I'm being respectful here to you, and hear me out. Hear me out. You got me on your show, okay? You try to go under the guise that your show is entertainment. It is not. This is a predatory channel. It has always been a predatory channel. Now, my last advice is, if you like me, you like me, and if you don't, you don't. Everybody has their own opinion based on, hopefully, their own opinion, not based because they want to follow the rest of the cattle out here. Personally, none of you put food on my fucking table. None of you pay taxes on my house. I don't give a shit what people think about me, but I will offer my opinion, and my opinion has a lot of nerves and a lot of people on here, and maybe rightfully so. But here's like what Richard Nixon once said, chill out. You won't have me to kick around anymore. It's already been a decision of mine based on my girlfriend, for sure, my attorney, and otherwise, that my days are just off on YouTube. Go on with your life. Good things are happening for me here. I've got a house. I got a fantastic woman. I'm grateful for what I have. I don't have to survive on $500 a fucking month and have to have a girlfriend that I'm taking money off. I don't have to do that. I've had a lot of good happen to me, but to hear the bottom line is that I need to take care of business. And when that's over, then there'll be a victory show in the future that you will hear me on. There's an upload on there right now that I had on today and going on Kevin's show. Feel very privileged, Kevin, because I came on your show.
Hey, Frank, what was your take on your buddy Fat Slob fucking smacking Fazio, bitch slapping Fazio in the back?
Ricky drama.
I think that was wrong. I think that was cowardice. If you want my honest opinion.
Yeah, it was cowardice. But then you back him up going to court. Why would you back Ricky up going to court if that was so cowardice?
Well,
I mean,
you ever hear that expression? Well, did you ever hear the expression, the enemy of my enemy is my friend? There's your answer. How's that for honesty?
All right. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir.
Now,
that's all it is on here. Go ahead.
Now, if you're going to do Fonzo, how would you do them?
If I was to do Fazio, what do you mean? If I was to do?
Would you do them face to face, or would you sneak up behind them too?
No.
Birds together, flock together.
No, you don't do anybody behind their back. That is cowardice. That is
That's
cowardice.
pretty shitty.
Well, you know, the funny thing is I treated Ricky pretty well. I invited him over my house, me and Gilda. We graciously brought him over for a very sumptuous breakfast. Okay, of course he was trying to suck up to me to get that signature. Then right after he gets that fucking affidavit or signature, he fucking stabs me in the back. But this is YouTube. Understand that. YouTube is not to make friends. For those of you on here that think you're all good friends with each other, unless you visited each other's houses and actually became friends, and you actually are friends off YouTube. None of you are friends with each other. Because they may donate money to you does not mean they're your friend. This is all for show. This is all for some
John,
dominance.
I'm friends with.
Frank, I want to be your friend. I'm coming 2024.
I know, Fizz. I don't want to be anybody's friend on here. Okay,
That's
I'm not even doing show anymore.
I just want to know if
I
dinner with
personally
you, Frank.
listen, man.
Come on.
Listen, let me make it real, okay? As real as it gets.
The Boo
I'm
Boss
not
Man.
interested.
Welcome to the
I'm not
bullpen.
interested. Yeah, Ricky Davis, how you doing, Cebu Boss Man? Ricky Davis, how you doing, Ricky? How you doing? How you doing, Ricky Davis? Yeah, another fucking idiot. But anyway, I speak my mind. That's it. I'm opinionated. I call a spade a spade. That's what it is. And if it hits a fucking nerve, then oh well.
We got 41 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you for having me on. And for those guys, you can see my last show is uploaded on there right now. This will be my last appearance on YouTube until the legal stuff is resolved with this one character. And I will come on and I will do my victory dance. That's when you will see me again. And after that victory dance,
come on my show and do a victory dance, or
we'll see you in 30 minutes, Frank.
No, it'll be on my show. But nothing to celebrate like him. I'm not going to do a victory dance because he thinks that he's out of legal responsibilities because of some technical errors that were made by both prosecutorial and my attorney, and because a certain amount of copies of videos were not distributed to the right people. That was it. Now, if he thinks he got a victory on that, he is as wrong as rain in the desert. Tell you what, he's dumb.
Your attorney didn't
Before you
give
go,
his.
I got one question I have to ask you. What do you think of my buddy Big E?
I used to like him. We've talked on the phone before. I thought he was righteous. We had something in common, which was Nika. I found it very hard to believe that he actually knew her, and we shared the same story. I was shocked as hell that everything that transpired actually happened to him. So I kind of saw him as a good guy at the time because he was being supportive. But Big E, like everybody else, likes to follow the cattle. And that's why I lost respect for him, because he's talked good stuff about me, but then he's turned his head the other way, and he constantly knocks me all the time. I lost respect for him. I really have. I think he's a womanizer. Yes, I'm calling you a womanizer, Big E. You were a womanizer on the shows you've had in the past. You were a major womanizer. If that hits a nerve, I'm sorry. But, Frank, the opinionated guy who speaks his mind, is not going to stop doing so.
And what do you think about me?
Kevin, I'd have to
even
do
though
a month
even though I treat you good on my show and everything.
No, Kevin, you don't treat me good on your show. You've talked so much fucking shit about me. You are the fucking circus master. You are the biggest predator on here that's ever been on here to get people riled up.
Circus, though, right?
You can make money for your show. I agree with everybody said about you. You are one of the biggest predators on here to pay your aunt her rent money and to buy all your toys. You're never going to the Philippines. That's never going to happen. You will probably die before that because you are not healthy. You have no inclination of going to the Philippines, and you are not helping out your children like you say. You are buying toys for your children. That's my last speech on YouTube. Bye. Take care. Thanks for having me.
Wait. One more question.
But you get proof to back that stuff up, though.
Right. One more question. There you go.
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, no, he's still here.
Frank, what about my buddy Popeye?
Yeah, Popeye got frustrated and he left. Well, I like to say thank you for Frank for coming in and hanging out with us. I mean, not many people would do that.
Well, that was fun. I kept him on here a long time. I might have aggravated him, but I think that's the longest he's ever been
Well,
on here.
you know, I got to give him credit for hanging out with us. You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
that was cool. That was cool.
but you know, I mean,
It's gonna be a long
kind
30
of
to 45.
makes
Be a
me a
long.
little bit angry that he says that though. I mean, I do give him the benefit of the doubt to hang out and speak his mind and do that, and then he turns around and sucker punch you.
It's gonna be a long 30 to 45 minutes for his next short or his next video. Oh my god, I don't know if we can wait
Well,
that long.
he says he's not gonna do no more videos until
Well,
it's finished.
oh, we know,
40,
we know,
But you
we
know
know he's a man of his
he
word.
can't do that though.
49, 48 watching.
He's doing a video right now. It's gonna
Frank
take
brings the
45 minutes to download.
crowd.
Hey, J Mike, shout out, bro. Hey, Joe, come back up. Joe Filkins.
Hey,
please
listen,
come back up.
everybody. Hey, Big Kev, J Mick. Hi, Big Kevin. JHO sent me, so say hello to J Mick. Kevin.
Popeye just popped back up. Thank you, Popeye.
Fuck me to let Popeye up.
Just popped back up. Thank you, Popeye.
Popeye was backstage.
He was backstage all that time?
Well, some of the time.
No, he
Yeah,
got off because he couldn't get no airtime because of Frank always talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
We hear you, Popeye. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. You know, you should have let me on, man, because I wanted to let him have it with all barrels.
I wish I could have done it. I don't know how. I don't have the controls, man.
I was trying to, but I couldn't get in.
You know, this guy went on to check out the Riley show, and he called Mercy a slave and a maid and started insulting Bam.
Oh.
This guy put up a video where he used all kinds of racist stereotypes, remarks towards Mexican people at MJ. The guy's a racist. He's a mean old man. Okay? And I will stick up for the Rileys any day of the week. They're salt of the earth fucking people.
They're nice people.
French.
They are. I don't know them that well. I've seen their shows. They're very nice.
I watch her show. I watch him. This guy is a terror to the community. Period. Right?
So true.
He insulted each and every one of you on this show.
I tried to get in, I just couldn't get in.
This guy says he's going away for the umpteenth millionth time.
2 days.
Right back at it tomorrow after he takes a couple of Xanax. Period. Right. And Kevin, if you let me on, I could have stopped him from all that crap he was saying.
Yeah, but Popeye, as soon as you get on, he would have left. He'd run from your ass.
Great, man. That it showed that he's a liar and he's, basically a chicken. Right? He can't take it when he has to debate somebody who can.
No, I'll do my best to keep him on. I was aggravating him, but keeping him on.
But how you been, Billy Jack?
Good, bro. How you been?
I've been pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
When he was sitting there denying, he started saying, well, I know the show. Yeah, I watched the show. No, I don't watch the show. I mean, come on. None of you guys called him on that crap.
I tried to, but Billy Jack wouldn't let me in.
I'll give you a hint, Kevin. If
I don't know
you,
how anybody in. I don't know anything about YouTube. I don't know anything about
Yeah,
panels.
people in
No,
the
guys,
chat were.
well,
Kevin,
we were.
if
I
you
was
want to
trying
have
to get
a,
at you, but
People in the
were
chat
over
were, but
here.
Kevin's been
I
disconnected.
don't know. I don't know how to do anything here, guys. I mean, I'm so sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't honestly know. I mean, I thought I was kicked out of panels because I didn't see myself.
No, I was trying to get. I was trying to get at him, but you were just going.
but
Oh,
anyway, Kevin.
Well, yeah, you know what? But
All right,
to be
I'm trying to
be
get
fair,
at.
Ed. I let you go at him first, and I couldn't get in. So
Yeah,
Okay, Kevin, you there, Kevin?
I think he's
he's
on the
having problems.
phone.
Kevin's
His,
having problems.
Now,
his
Kevin,
Starlink was
if you're
disconnecting.
gonna
Yeah.
if you're gonna let him on, you got to let somebody on that's gonna rebut him properly.
Yeah. I don't think he
I
really
mean-
wants that. He just wants to tell his side of the story.
I
You
mean,
know.
I
and
don't
then
think
bounce.
it's fair that you let a guy on and have free reign. You know what I mean?
well, you know, I mean, the thing is, he didn't know me. He was answering my stupid questions. You know,
You know,
but like he was starting to get aggravated with Ed because he knows Ed.
He insulted Ed. What did he say?
Ed would run him off. Hey, Joe.
but anyway, that's all I got to say about the guy. He's a racist. He's a bigot. He's drug induced anxiety. He's just a mean person, man.
Popeye, I did get at him about the racist. I did get him on that.
You know?
Hey,
And
Popeye, bro, stay up here for a little bit. Hey, I want Joe to come back up. We got a new predator in the community.
you
I
know,
want her to tell her story.
hey guys, I got to roll. I got to eat dinner. I haven't had dinner yet, and it's late.
It's bingo night at the VFW.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Popeye, didn't you just eat yesterday?
Did what?
Didn't you just eat yesterday?
Yeah, I ate yesterday.
Oh, you just want it every day now, huh?
Yeah.
Popeye goes to the VFW
I mean,
with all
and
the old ladies.
here's the guy. Stop. Here's a guy that's 70-something years old, calling me an old man. I'm younger than him.
He said Ed was 105 or something. Yeah.
Well, Ed crossed the Delaware with Washington, but God bless his soul. But you guys have a good night. It would have been a better show if you let me come on and rebut him.
No,
oh, we love you, bro, man.
It's your deal.
Take care, Popeye. Go play bingo. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we had technical issues on Kevin's end
Yeah.
with his Starlink. So, and I don't know if
all
you
right,
can
Popeye, thanks for coming.
control the show. I don't think so from where we are. If we have a wrench,
No, we can't do it.
we couldn't do
I
anything.
I was too upset to say anything to Frank because he said he didn't like me, so I was crying, wiping tears.
Oh,
I was
okay.
heartbroken.
I laughed my ass off.
Well, he took it pretty good when I interrupted him in the middle of the sentence. Told him, "Fuck you."
That was hilarious. Yeah, he didn't really take offense to that either. Maybe he
No,
liked
no.
that.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought he'd go off on me, but
Yeah.
He went off on me good. He don't like me.
yeah. But say he knows you. He don't know me. I mean, here's the thing: is I don't follow Frank. I don't follow Obama. I don't like
Me
either
either.
one of them.
Yep.
All right, I just go. I'll get the clips that Rich Wayne does, and
Yeah.
you know, if something happens, I'll go watch it. You know what I mean? Like the shit with Ricky, and you know, I'll go watch shit. I don't follow them idiots. I don't really care.
Like,
I follow Roddy's, Big Kevin, and Big E. Fuck everybody else. Oh no, I follow Honeycomb and Joe. Hey, speaking of Joe, get your ass up here. Hey guys,
Yeah, if you guys want to come back up and stuff, you can.
yeah, Joe,
I'm buffering
Joe
again.
Okay, Joe, back up here. I want to address.
Yeah, we got crappy weather and stuff. Hey, Jay, you can.
Don't fall asleep either.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be up, but if you guys want to come up and visit, come on up. If you have anything to talk about, come on up. I do want to thank Frank for having enough girl for coming up and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. So yeah, you guys.
And Richie, why are you doing back on here? You're not supposed to be on the show no more. According to Frank, your wife told you no more. Richard?
Yeah, you missed most of it. Yeah, I always thank you guys for coming up.
Yeah.
What happened to Richard? He got lost?
Okay.
Frank, you still have Richard?
All righty. Up,
Hey, come up,
hey,
Jack
up.
Thompson. Come up, Jack Thompson. Let's bullshit a little bit.
Big E just popped up.
Big E work. We can't have Jack Thompson. We get Sick and Beth. We got Big E.
Can you hear me?
I get
Hey,
it.
bro.
Oh, come on.
I don't know if I'm really
Man,
on or
this
not.
weather just. Yeah. It's just doing havoc on me.
Can you hear me, Billy?
Yep, I hear you, bro.
Okay,
Hey.
I'm just gonna. I kind of lost my voice here. I just wanted to make a few comments. First of all, Frank's opinion. Frank's opinion of me means absolutely nothing. Even if he told me I was the greatest guy in the world, I don't give a fuck what that stupid ass has to say. Secondly, he's a hypocrite on every level. He was friends with Barry. He was friends with Ricky Drama. He was against Fazio. There's not one person he hasn't jumped the fence with. The guy is the biggest hypocrite in YouTube history. Okay, he told Mrs. Riley that with the I remember it when it happened that she looks like a maid. You know, racist comments, hypocritical comments. He said himself he was a sex pad. I mean, come on. I can go on and on. I could chronicle 1,000 statements of stupidity and hypocrisy. So, idiots like him, whether he likes me, doesn't like me, it doesn't mean one fucking thing to me because I don't want him to like me and I don't give a shit if he hates me. As for the other clown that said I'm threatening violence against him, he's just a big fucking liar, Ricky Drama. I've never once advocated violence against him or anybody else. Being part of a crime family, I mean, what a loser. There's not a guy that he's met that hasn't been thrown under the bus by him as well.
Hey, Big
so
E, you know what? I know he's talking shit. The reason why I said that was just keep him on longer, just to fucking aggravate him and just get his blood boiling. I already did the question, but you know what?
His blood is always, you know, he just done like 1,500 shows against Barry. Okay, we get it, man. You don't like him. Let the court decide. His last time he went and did it, he gave us an ironclad guarantee that Fazio was going to do 72 years in prison because they filed an affidavit and a case. That got dismissed too. Okay, the fact is, the guy is a big fucking hypocrite, loves to trash women all the time, has gone after every female in the genre, and then he acts like he has amnesia. And I'm just an innocent victim. Same thing with Ricky Drama. I'm a victim. I'm God's righteous servant out here. The only people that he likes are people that are down and out alcoholics who are look up to him like he's some kind of a savior. If anybody wants his pathetic lifestyle, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
But as for Xanax, man, I mean, you couldn't find a bigger hypocrite in your life.
Oh, you're right.
hasn't worked since he was in his 40s. But whether he likes me, hates me, thinks I'm the greatest guy in the world, or I'm the biggest villain in the world, I'd never spend one single second of my life giving a fuck what that idiot has to say.
Mm-hmm.
That frail old 5'6", 121-pound piece of shit that he is. Anyway,
Well,
that's all I
you know
had to
what?
say.
Yeah, hey, but yeah, I was just keeping him on there, dude. Next time I was gonna say, what do you think of Jack? Mr. Jack Thompson, but he left. I was just keeping him on here for entertainment, bro. Was all I was
Do you
doing.
think people like Popeye or me, Subu Bossman, or anybody that he was attacking, do you think that people sit there and let this affect their life?
Hell no.
I mean, come on, man. I'm so busy with my life. I don't have time. I never watch his stupid shit. I only watched the dumbass Ricky Drama one because I woke up this morning and had about 20 clips that were sent to me about how I'm threatening his life, which is a total lie. Like everything else he says is a lie. And that I'm part of the Aloe de Winter crime family, which is also equally absurd. But these guys are not righteous, good guys. They're the fucking filth of the earth. Anyway, they're always the victim. Always the victim. And I remember Cebu Bossman was his good friend. They met 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
Next thing you know, he's blocked because he said hi on Big Kevin's show. They want to control who you talk to, who your friend is, guilt by association. I want nothing to do with people like Ricky Drama or fuck Xanax Boy. I don't want anything to do with either one of them.
I know, but I was trying to press his buttons, keep him on here. Is all I was doing, just aggravating him. That's all.
You did nothing. You did nothing wrong. You did good.
I'm think
just saying,
Frank knew who he was talking to though when Billy Jack was asking him all those questions. I think he thought he was talking to some other guy. He kept mentioning somebody else's name.
Yeah.
Why would anybody want the lifestyle? Like one of the things I think statement of you're all just jealous of me. Well, you know what? I owned my first house when I was 26. What are we jealous of?
Yeah, no shit.
What in the world would anybody in the chat, unless they were just shut-ins who were desperate, be jealous of that pitiful life? You go to a third world country, you just sit there and spend every waking moment on YouTube reporting people and getting in legal cases. My gosh, I'm never once in a second. And then the other dipshit. Do you think that anyone should be jealous of somebody who every single day has to go get another prostitute or go get another ladyboy and is sick all the time and is bashing everybody all the time? My gosh, why would anybody want that lifestyle?
My first home was paid off before I was 30, dude. So yeah, I get it. I don't get it.
I don't get Frank. You've got a bigger ego than anyone on this YouTube genre. You got the ultimate big ego.
Yeah,
chase prostitutes.
I was just trying to aggravate him. Hey, I figured when I broke him in the middle of something, told him "fuck you." Hey, you know what? I figured he would run and leave, but
oh yeah, Cebu Bossman, he's popping his blueberries along with the Xanax. Maybe they're blueberry. Maybe the Xanax have been dyed to look like blueberries. Anyway, Frank, you're such an idiot. I don't care what you say. It's my opinion, of course. But I remember you saying you were a sex pat. I remember you lost 20,000 in a ladyboy bar. Maybe that was the affinity that you and Ricky had. You guys both like to go both ways. Is that possible? Just questioning, just a question. Disclaimer. No, dude, you got the biggest ego. I mean, we all got egos. Yeah. I guess we've all got egos, but you've got the biggest one because you can't ever admit the truth. All you do is bullshit people and talk shit about people. And you don't like when they talk shit about you. You talk about everybody's wife or girlfriend. But if somebody says something about yours, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. Hypocrite, man. And your ego is 100 times bigger than anyone's on here. Are you jealous, Mr. Riley, living there in Hawaii in the paradise? Oh, yeah, you had your wife and kids, but you're jealous. You're jealous of some shut-in who never gets off YouTube, who hasn't worked a fucking day in his life since he was in his 40s. gaming the system. That's another thing they both have in common. Let's see.
Mr. Bruiser, he said, "Welcome to the Hotel California."
And one last point. I have to get off. My voice is really. I'm having trouble with my voice today. All this stuff about blocking people. I know we're joking a little bit with Jack Thompson. What is it that everyone has a hard on to block everybody? What kind of?
I don't know.
Why is everyone so damn afraid, even to let idiots like Frank shoot their mouth off? We'll all live through it, you know.
Yeah.
He only ends up being stupid. If you block him, it just creates more troll accounts and comes in here with his stupid comments. Always blocking people when where's free speech?
Right.
I know we can't have free speech to say everything, but at some point, stop being so damn eggshell sensitive. Anyway, I'm going to get off, but I want to just speak my piece, and I'll get off and let you guys continue.
Don't get off. I just came back.
Yeah, have some tea and honey. It'll straighten your throat out. Who's Our Phil? Is that Frank? Our Philippines? HOUR. Oops, you're going again, Kevin.
But yeah, you guys, don't be thin-skinned. Don't be so afraid. Put on timeout, or you're gonna have what are you gonna have? Like a long form put on you. Very good show tonight, except the dang weather outside.
Yeah. Now, Frank, you're still out there. I enjoyed chatting with you. It was fun. Thank you for answering my dumb questions, but
yeah, Kevin, thanks for coming on, my friend. You're welcome anytime.
Your cousin is the guy there. He's a techie guy, right? An IT guy.
Yeah, he is.
So, how do you tell your dish is aligned properly with the satellite? Is there a phone app?
He can control it on his computer.
Or phone.
There's like a whole bunch of disk up on top that Elon Musk has.
Yeah, there's hundreds
that
of
he
them,
can just
maybe
yeah, he could just
yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but
and they're
like I said,
orbit.
Yeah, but none of them are any good when the weather is bad and everything.
Really? I used
yeah,
to
like I said, it's not as good. You go on the internet and you look up and there's a lot of people complaining about these satellite disc and everything. Yeah, they're not as great as people are cheerleading about.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought they were designed for like countries that don't have access to the internet, like the Philippines probably would. Maybe they're
they are, but for remote areas, but
okay,
it's just the last stand,
Mm-hmm.
When you don't have nothing, anything is good.
Oh yeah, I remember there was like almost a year that you were without anything. Remember, they took it away because the town you live in, they didn't think support. Was it AT&T that decided they're going to pull out?
And they took away their tower.
Wow, it was better then when you had AT&T.
Oh yeah, it was good, but it was very, very expensive.
Oh yeah.
AT&T sucks. We at least we got Comcast here in Chicago.
Yeah, huh?
I mean, it rocks. I mean, I game a little bit, and Never have an issue. Matter of fact, I mean, I get like 3 times what I pay for.
Yeah, my dad years ago, he was a real computer
When
guy.
when we were in Alaska, we had fiber,
My dad he died in 2008. He had Verizon fiber then, and it was
but we
blazing
also
fast.
had the military.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in Anchorage, we have the 2 military bases, and they provided us the fiber, and can't beat that.
Hmm.
Hey, Jack Thompson, I think I think your buddy Michael is a short, fat, funny guy. Get up here and defend him. Get up here now,
Yeah,
Jack.
get him up on the get him up
Short,
on.
fat, ugly, and funny.
Yeah, this guy. Wow, the stories this guy tells. Kevin sent me
Follow
a
the Yellow
video
Brick Road.
today of actually a guy. It was like 10 years ago. I know Michael says I don't know if he really believes it, but he says he don't believe that the Earth is round. He thinks it's flat. And what was that guy, Kevin? He jumped from 129,000 feet out of a capsule and free fell to the. Had a parachute that opened. That video you sent me today. He was an Austrian guy, but they did it over in where the hell is it? Over in New Mexico at Roswell, believe it, of all places. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Frank what he thought of Jack Thompson next, but he fucking got off there. I was just going through the list.
Now there's a lot of clowns out there.
Yeah, I realized that when you got to like Popeye and stuff, because I know that he got on Frank's nerves back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep Frank on there. You know, you know what? Don't even care what he thinks, but
Hook bait.
yeah, it's for Kevin's watch hours. It was popping. It was popping there.
No, we still got 30 people in the house.
Man, we had a big, almost 50 people here tonight. We should have did it. What do you call it there? One of those GoFundMe's to pay Frank for his appearance. You know?
Frank got a lot of money.
Well, Steve Anderson, howdy. You just getting here? You missed the action, I guess.
Man, you guys better rewatch this show, man.
Well, you can watch it over again. We've been on for 2 hours, so I'm gonna be getting off pretty soon.
All right, well, we're not down, brother. I appreciate you letting me come up. Hey, I do want to address with Joe Philcan. Is she still out there? It's not a good night for her night, but hey, I just want to address the community, let people know what's going on. But you guys got to hear from her. You can't hear from me.
Yeah, the guy that's doing that's creep for sure, and it's good that you did it, man, because apparently he's exposing himself to women. And
But I tell you what, there's a good brother here tonight, J Mike. All right, he's friends with him, but I want to make this clear. J Mike has nothing to do with that. J Mike, he's a good dude. He found a Filipino. He went there.
I don't know the guy.
J Mike's a really good guy. I'll stand up for J Mike. He's just really, really good friends and really close with Darren. And I don't know. I'm sure J Mike's heard something about it. That's probably why he's here.
Yeah.
Probably to find out what the hell's going on. But
so, Captain, are you married to a Filipino? No.
Hey, J Mike, come up for a minute, bro, before I leave. Come talk to us. He's a good dude. J Mike is a good dude.
Oh, J Mike, I see him there.
I'm hearing a lot, and I saw it. He saw it. Okay. You mind coming up, J Mike?
Okay.
For sharing, I mean.
You're welcome to come up. Everybody's welcome. Come up. I put the link out. Here's another link.
Yeah, you have no enemies here, bro. We have no enemies here.
Yeah, no. Except for
everybody's welcome. My show is like the Jerry Springer show.
Don't show any.
J Mike's a
pornography
good guy. He's a good guy.
Captain Billy Jack, years ago, Kevin and I were on the show, and Kevin put the link in the chat. Somebody came on and was posting pornographic material, and instantly the show got kicked down. Right, Kev?
Yeah, I think I was set up.
Somebody did it. Somebody didn't like you. J Mike says, I don't disagree with facts, but I'm not here to bash anyone. That's not my gig.
All right. Well,
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't bash anybody either, unless they usually, people slam us. But we get thick skin. We're not onion skin. I mean, at least I am. I don't care what people think. Frank, when he came on, started attacking me, trying to say that my wife was my boss and shit. People. I let him tease me about that shit years ago. I was on a New Year's Eve. I don't know if you heard it, Captain Jack. Show of Kevin's, and I had been drinking all day, waiting for these guest friends of my wife, Filipinos, to come. And so I said, shit, I'm getting bored of just staying down here entertaining all these people. I went up, turned Kevin's show on, right? And
hey guys, mic check. I gotta do a mic check.
Don't forget to turn off your mic. Your YouTube mic.
What do we got here, Kev? I don't see any names.
It's J Mike. That's J Mike. Hey, bro, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, Mike, welcome to the bullpen.
Jay, I'm not here to bash anybody either, but the thing is, you know what? The thing is, I just want to let it out there in the community. That way, other I mean, they're pretty upset when they see this shit and they're not expecting it. So I just wanted to put the word out. That way, there's no more victims. That's it. Hey, if it's consensual, it's consensual. It's fine.
So Billy Jack, you must have known a number of people it happened to, or you wouldn't have brought it to.
Well, I try to bring Joe up. All right, Joe and Honeyco. They know. Yeah. They know. There's at least 5 other ones that happened to.
All right, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, okay. I have a sound problem. So I'm not up here to tattle or bash anybody, but I just want to see you guys and say hi to you guys. Hi, everybody. Our show, I do have a collaboration with Darren. Our show is about trying to help new YouTubers and stuff like that. We don't really talk too much about what each other is doing in private, things like that. I married a Filipino last year. I came here and I had another wedding. I had 2 weddings. We do stuff like that. But I can't speak for the other guys.
You're in the Philippines?
I live in Rizal. I'm near Antipolo and Taytay.
Oh, okay.
I've been here over a year. I've been coming to the Philippines for 9 years. So I'm just outside.
I lived 13 years in Iloilo.
Where are you?
Kevin's in Kentucky now, but he was in the Philippines for 13 years. And Bacolod, yeah. I'm been married for 14 years to a Filipina from Cebu, and we live in New York. Hopefully someday retire there.
Who am I listening to? You're on stealth.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm blocked out here. Richard Lee Rogers is my name.
Oh, is your camera stopped? Did you press stop cam?
Yeah, I had my whatchamacallit.
Yeah, Richard, you can turn on your camera if you want.
Yeah, if you have your stop cam, you won't be seen.
Oh, no! Wait a second.
Hey, Jay, Mike, he's from the same neck of woods you are. You are from what? Baltimore or Maryland? And he's from New York.
I'm from the Boston area, New England Patriots, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Boston Celtics.
He's New Yorker. You guys same area.
Yeah, let me see.
I was born in Brockton.
Brockton, yeah, I got an aunt and uncle that live in Brockton. They have a house down there. Yeah, it's not too far away.
I was born in Brockton and raised in Anchorage.
Anchorage, Alaska?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't live up there. I don't like the cold. That's why I came here. New England winters are bad enough.
I like the money, though.
The money, yeah, I heard that.
I left Brockton when I was 10, and then I was raised in Anchorage. Grew up
Yeah,
in Anchorage.
yep. I don't know much about Anchorage other than the I heard the oil business is up there, the pipeline stuff like that.
Is there still
I
a
don't
big
Yeah,
know.
oil business, Kevin, up there? In
I was king crab.
yeah, Kevin was a
I was a
king.
king crab fisherman, and then I went
Oh
into
yeah, yeah.
oil, and then I went into mining.
So that's big boy work out there, guys. If you want to get that kind of employment, go to Anchorage, Alaska.
Good
when
money.
they say when they say we don't need men, they're crazy. They don't understand what's really going on in the world.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I came up here because I was wondering what you guys are talking about. It's not untrue. You guys, you're speaking facts, but I don't have too much to say about that. I don't like to do that sort of thing. Although I think some of it is true.
Yeah, it's true, J Mike. And the thing is, I mean, you're a decent dude. If it wasn't, I would set you out right now. But
Yeah.
this guy's a decent dude. He's not like that, but he's affiliated with Darren Dobson. But he's not Darren Dobson. All right.
Mm.
Uh, this kind of funny how you come here out of the blue, though. I mean, did
The
did, did
I'm a,
Darren did Darren send you?
no, 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 no. One of the girls sent me. I'm shocked, guys. I'm shocked. I've been friends with him for a while, 2 years. We met in person, and I saw something wasn't good, and I thought, why you came here to see someone else, and you touched another person?
This guy you're
So
referring to, he lives in the Philippines?
no, 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 no.
Same guy we were talking about, Richard.
Yeah.
Darren. All
Okay.
right. You know what? Jay don't want to say it, but I'll say it. Darren Dobson. All right. That's what
Kevin's gone.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not here to add to the story. I'm just here. I'm just trying to figure out who you're talking about. So it's not untrue, but I'm shocked because I thought, well, doing
Yeah.
the we took turns doing a collab every day, 6 days a week. 3 of the days are on his channel, the other 3 days are on my channel, so we alternated.
You guys grew
And
together.
things weren't adding up. And I thought, okay, this is my lovely Norma. I don't know if she's going to walk into the picture, but she's here. Uh, I'm happy with Norma. But a lot of guys come to the Philippines and they think somebody here or somebody who's been here is telling millions of men, you can come here and get laid. Well, you can go to Ukraine and get laid. Back in the day when internet was new, there was a thing called mail order bride. It wasn't just the Philippines. You had that going on in Russia and China and everywhere else. Right? So there's so many men that just think they can come here and just whichever Filipina I snap my fingers to, she's going to fuck me. That's disgusting. Because it's not what you want. It's what you think you want. It ain't what you want. All it's going to do is going to get you killed. My wife has an extended. She has cousins and nephews that are old enough to kick your butt. I mean, they're young enough to get involved. They're kind and friendly guys. They want to have a drink and play cards and listen to music and sing karaoke. But if they find out their aunt, their tita, or their nanai, or their babae is being handled and grabbed and used by a foreigner, they're going to get you drunk and they're going to kill you. Don't let the kindness fool you, guys.
Well,
Filipino
Jay.
families stick together and they'll get drunk with you, and then when they know you're drunk, they'll kill you.
I support your channel, and I helped you grow. you know, and we appreciate you. You know what? And I mean, I I never trusted Darren, but when I heard this about Darren, I'm pretty disgusted. But no reflection on you.
Darren stood up for me. He helped me a little bit, but um,
But did
things
he
weren't
help you? Or did he
things
help
weren't
himself? Did he help
things
himself?
weren't, well, that's a different story. Things weren't adding up in the conversation over the months, and I thought, okay, I jokingly say, guys, if you have 4, 5, or 6 LDRs or more, right, you don't have one. That's what I talk about, guys. Um, it's the same thing in your home country. If you have 2 girlfriends, you don't have one. You can brag with your buddies all you want.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, but I get some. I get piece. I get a piece whenever I want. That's not real love, guys. That's only going to screw you in the end.
And Mike G went off, and he said, "Oh yeah, when I go to the Philippines, I'm gonna stack them up." You know,
Who's that?
Mike G. When he goes, I got Philippines stacked up. When I get there, I'm just gonna, you know, and Mike
That's not
G.
going
And
to end well. Here's the
no,
problem.
no, I mean they're idiots.
You're not
Yeah.
going to. You're going to end up with none, and you're going to have to leave the country or get kicked out or get killed. These Filipinos don't. They have extended families. I don't know. I don't know any Filipinos that don't have a big family, and the men will come after you.
They're very tribal people.
They're kind and friendly. They're
Yeah.
great friends. I have a great extended family here. I don't know how many cousins I have, cousins and nephews. They respect their elders. I like to think that they love me, but I ain't messing around with the other women. I didn't come here for that, guys. Especially at my age. I've had girlfriends in my life in America, and I've learned my lessons. I had a first wife. She passed away a year ago. I didn't come here to grab all the pee hole that I want. That to put it politely. That's never going to end well. And I know a lot of guys are doing it. It's not just 2 guys or 2 or 3. It's a lot of guys. And some of them are here, some of them have been here, some of them are waiting back in their home countries, thinking of coming back. Um, when you start dating a Filipina here, their family takes notice. Everybody knows who I am. I kind of, I'm, I'm not saying I'm an alpha man, but sometimes I'm outgoing, sometimes I'm reserved. Um, but everyone knows who I am because I'm the foreigner. When you start dating a
Everybody
Filipina,
knows everything.
everyone's going to know who you are and who you're touching and who you're walking with. And when the girls start adding up like falling chips in a card game, it's getting near the end for you here. It's not going to end well.
Eh,
They,
we
they know
appreciate you
when you
coming up.
fart.
If you're entertaining a married Filipina, I feel sorry for you.
Jay, Mike, if he's in a relationship with a Filipino for a while, and they wanted a VC or whatever, you know what? That's different. But for him, just every time he gets on a video chat on Messenger and drops his fucking shit, the girls are tired of it. They don't have to put up with that bullshit. And I'm not no
You mean
fucking white.
junk? You mean
I'm
sending
not a
his
white. I'm not a
a
white
picture
knight,
of
but
junk? Do you mean sending a picture of junk? Like his
well,
junk?
junk or even in the videotape. Oh, I dropped my towel.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Women don't like that, guys. Women hate that.
I'm not a white knight, all right. But you know what? I'm just set them out that way. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? The freaking nature, man.
Harriet, I hear what you're saying. If a guy will just video call you and then just show himself out of nowhere, he's a perv and he probably has a loose screw in his head. Yeah, I've learned that women are not interested in that sort of thing. It's not romantic, especially if you haven't met yet. That's not the first reason you meet people, guys. Um, it's immature. It's what 17 and 18-year-old guys do. Um, when we were that age, I don't know how old you guys are. I'm 65. We didn't have internet. We didn't have video phones or anything like. We didn't have cameras. I mean, Kodak and Polaroid were the only cameras. Not everybody had those. And when you did, you didn't take a lot of pictures because you needed to save it for the events.
Well,
The holidays.
I still got Polaroid shot. You want me to send you one, Jay?
Those are cool. Those Polaroids, man, back in the day.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with our low salaries back then,
Yeah.
our wages, if you had one, you didn't want to waste too many pictures. You had to
Yeah.
save it. You had to save it for holidays and special events.
I always
Because
save my
it was
I always save my picture for the big picture.
Yeah. So all the old pictures when my brother died a few years ago, all the old pictures came forth, and it was always Christmas, Thanksgiving, a big birthday celebration, or something like that, weddings and anniversaries. And there was only like two pictures in my brother's wedding. It's like I'm just standing there in my tuxedo, and that's it.
Hey, Jay, Mike, I agree with Big E. We need to get Joe out here, and we need to get. Can you talk to Darren? Have Darren come up, and this is the channel to do it.
No, that's not going to happen, guys. That's not going to happen. He
Yeah, I
wouldn't
don't.
tell me anything for 2 years. He didn't tell me anything, and I thought, well, something doesn't add up. You get this girlfriend, and then you get that girlfriend. He goes, I have no girlfriend. He kept telling me that I have no girlfriend, and I thought, well, okay, so I know you're talking to people, and if you don't want to make it public, that means she's not important. And if that's true, that means you don't care about her. So why are you talking to her? If you're not ready for marriage, you're not ready to date. And if you don't agree with that,
I think
then
he just gets off being a exhibitionist, man. I don't know.
if
I don't know.
if anyone
I
in the
don't get
chat
it.
doesn't agree with what I just said, I feel sorry for you. Because it's the only way life works, guys. That's the meaning of life. The meaning of life is not to live to the fullest, whatever that means. The meaning of life is to do things right, and that happiness is not the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to do the things, and then you will be happy. Be, do, have. You will
Come
have.
up, Joe.
You can only have happiness. You can't. You got to be a happy person and do the right things, and then that will bring happiness. That's the only way it works, guys.
Joe, come on
Um,
up. Come on up, Joe.
Did
Hey,
yeah,
Darren
Joe.
come?
Okay. I always say the same thing. I'm not changing the way I am. I may use different words. I didn't. I didn't. I was not going to come up here for this because it's a little negative to talk about somebody
No, we
else's
hear you,
life.
Jay. Hey, Jay, Mike, I appreciate you coming up, bro. I do. You know what?
But
And you know
it's
what? You know what? I mean, you're affiliated with him in a way, but now that you know,
Take advantage of
hey, you know what? I take my hat off to you, brother. You're stepping up to the plate. I mean, this ain't about you, Jay. It ain't about you.
right. I don't want to create more division, guys.
No, it's not. You
When
know what?
when I
I back you. I back you, Jay. I
this.
back
Is
you. It means so
a
much.
new show for you.
But I've said that what I said today, I've said it a million times on the live streams with Darren and myself and Mike G. I make appearances on different live streams, but I always say the same thing. If you're entertaining two, three, four, five women, long distance relationship, uh, if you think that's going to sort itself out, think again. You're going that's you don't have one. That's all going to dissolve because
I mean, hey,
in your hopes that the one will rise to the top like the cream rises to the top, that's not going to happen. She's going to be the first one to disappear.
hey, guys, if you know anything about J Mike's background, he's one of the guys that he got married online. He did the online marriage, and people think that don't work. Well, it's worked for him. He's been there. I don't know,
There
nine
was a tra-
nine
there
months
was a
a year.
travel there was a travel ban. I got my visa in 1 week, and I traveled the next week, guys. It's real. When I got here, I was allowed 2 6 month, a 60-day extension and 2 6 month extensions, and now I got my permanent immigrant visa last week. We had to remarry for that, and I was happy to do that. Um, Pastor Rick, who lives in near me, he was happy to do it too. It was a fantastic day. We had a great party afterward. Um, I did not hesitate to do that.
But I mean, you
It's
got look at the background at J Mike's house. It's not the regular Filipino structure. It's a nice house. He's got a good life. He's got a good Filipina. He's happy. I mean, whatever
yeah,
happened with
yeah.
Darren Thompson, you know what they just what they did they built their channel together, but he's not involved. He's not involved.
It doesn't work any other way, guys. It doesn't. And it's the same thing in your home country. If you have these tendencies, there's a reason you're not married, or you're not happily married, or you're divorced, or whatever. Um, we are blessed when we live life the right way.
Hey J Mike, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you ever leave her, can we hook up?
If I leave her, I'll be dead, and she'll be older, and she'll be older. So be careful what you wish for, guys. Someone said that to me about a former girlfriend. If you ever leave her, Jay, I'm going to scoop her up. I said, dude, why are you telling me? Tell her. See what happens.
I haven't been Kevin earlier, but you know what? My girlfriend ever found out I'd be having my ass palo my poo.
Be careful what you wish for,
I ain't wish.
everybody.
I'm just fucking
Yeah.
with you.
It's always different when you get involved. It's
That's
never the
right.
same. You know what? If she looks mighty cute in them jeans, guess what? When you get your wish, those jeans aren't going to be there. It's going to be different. And there was a supermodel. Her name slips my mind right now, from the '90s. I'll think of it in a minute. But she said, "I don't wake up with all that makeup on. My husband sees me when my hair's all messy and my makeup is gone. He doesn't see the supermodel. He just sees me, and I'm getting older now." That's the other thing, guys. You're I just don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I'm actually in shock
I'll
because
tell you
I've
what.
tried.
A pretty Panay does not need any makeup.
Yeah, but no, Filipinas, they love cosmetics and beauty. That is here, guys. Even if she's pretty,
Yeah.
sometimes she likes to do her hair and things like that.
She likes to touch up.
What's that? They really care about their hair.
She likes to
That's
do
why
it.
touch up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Voice cut out there for a second. So, guys, I only had a few minutes to come up here. Our brunch is ready, so we only have brunch and an early dinner. We only have 2 meals a day here, guys. That's the way to stay healthy. If you're getting older and gaining weight, make yourself 2 meals a day, guys, and eat your proteins and fats in the morning. In the late morning, it's lunchtime now. It's 12 o'clock here. We'll eat at 12 and 5. Is usually what we do. And we don't eat sweets at night, guys. You want to stay healthy. Most of the guys here are probably over 50 or 60, right? I would think, if they're thinking of retiring
Yeah,
here.
we are all in our 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Everybody but me.
Thanks,
Joe, for coming.
Yep. If you want to live a long, happy life, guys, cut the sugar out of your diet. Cut it out. Bread is sugar. Pizza is sugar. The buns on your burgers is sugar, guys. Just remember that. Stay healthy, and I got to get going. The lunch is ready,
Hey Jay,
guys.
thanks for coming. You know, like I said, you're never associated with it. You know what? I mean, you guys did the back to back every day, but you know what? The thing is, you got a clean slate, bro.
Well, the key is be kind always. When in doubt, be kind, guys. That's what you got to do. That's how you get real friends. Real friends. Not everybody. You can't. A friend to all is a friend to none, guys. You can't do that. You can be kind and friendly, but you can't be a. There's no such thing as a friend to all. That's not true.
So is Darren a real friend?
Well, I can't. I won't answer that. Darren is a friend. Sometimes our friends get themselves into trouble. So it depends on what he says to me.
What
So far,
everybody
he's
wishes
said
to say.
nothing.
Well,
So far, he's
well,
not said anything to me.
well,
So,
he said nothing. I mean, because he was on Cher's live stream, Cher's pencil. He's older talking about me again. So he knows that the community's onto him.
well, I'm not here to spread rumors. I'm here to let you guys know that some of us are making mistakes. That's what I'm here to say. And he has been my friend. He's my friend. I don't know what he all the things he's doing wrong. I'm hearing rumors. I
Brett
do.
Glasgow made mistakes.
I know one thing firsthand, but that I don't want to talk about that.
Brett
It's,
Glasgow made mistakes 4 years ago, and he's still hearing about it.
who is it?
Brett Glasgow, he made mistakes 4 years ago.
We all make mistakes, guys. We're all sinners. But if you realize it and stop it, then you're on the road to being blessed, guys. That is
I I,
true.
I do sin, but I don't jack off in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I believe you. Now, all the women that disagree with that, just it's up to them to come forward. That's what they're doing. So, God bless you all. I'll see you guys later.
You see what Harriet said?
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go.
Come
Take
on
care,
the
J Mike.
show.
God
Harriet,
bless everybody.
take
Bye
care,
bye.
man.
Take care,
Harriet
bro.
said his mistake is his tool isn't long enough. Oh man.
Yeah, Big, I don't know why he's saying all that. Maybe he wants to. I don't know. I don't know. Don't really care.
I hope I didn't say
It's
nothing
just
wrong.
like Fazio the other day. He likes to be in the attention spotlight. That's what Fazio said.
All right, guys, I'm gonna sit down. Hey, thanks, BigKev, for the air tonight. But
Yeah.
you know what? I want to bring Joe up when she's comfortable. Talk about. You know what? It's just all it is. It's airtime, bro. You know what I mean? It's let her tell her story when she's comfortable, though.
Yeah. I know a lot of Filipinos, man, and
Yeah, she's always welcome. Come up anytime.
yeah, I don't know if she'd be comfortable discussing that. I'm surprised she's even.
Well, she come up. She come up. She didn't really want to talk about it, and you know what? Wouldn't pressure her. And then we had the Frank come up.
Yeah.
I mean, in her due time, let her come up and
Yeah.
it's just interest. It's media. It's
A
the
lot of
genre
interested
media.
people.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to shit. I admit it. J Mike's not a bad dude. He's actually a good dude. Uh, him and Darren pretty close, and he admitted that. But I don't hold against J Mike for what Darren did. I'll be honest with you, I don't really care what Darren does, but I just hope that we get it out there where nobody goes a messenger with him. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If these guys want to jack off on the camera, let them jack off on the camera, but it ain't my thing. I
Let's
don't
see.
know.
Biggie says, I don't get why he would do this when he met her in real life. I'd like to hear from him too.
Yeah,
guy probably won't
Biggie,
come out.
exactly. You know what the thing is? She's devastated. She friended him. They were friends. They lived in the same. They lived in Toronto. All right. So you know what I mean.
There's a lot of people out there. That's why.
I got questions for Joe too, but I'll rather ask her in private, not in person. Uh, I don't know. I don't. You know what? I don't know. It's just media. You know, if we can stop him, let's stop him. Let's put him out there. All right, guys, I'm getting off here. Hey, Big Kev, thank you so much. And Rich,
Oh,
you take
anytime,
care.
my friend. Anytime. For you, you're a good man. Come by anytime.
Yeah, nice talking with you, Captain Billy Jack.
You
It's
too,
good to
bro.
have
Hey,
you on, man.
thank both you guys, and I'll be in the chat. I'm gonna drop down from here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's very noble of you what you're doing. To protect your friends and stuff, you know. Yeah.
Text me, call me. Thank you for your time. Yeah, Joe, thank you for your support, my friend. Pennsylvania Trucker, you still awake? Nope, snoozing.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
that
know
poor,
Biggie.
yeah,
I
that
don't
poor
know the
guy
guy.
always working all the time.
Yeah, he is. Biggie, I don't know the guy that everybody's referring to and stuff like that. But that kind of behavior is just a perverted behavior. You know, it's
Yeah, I don't watch these people, and I don't got time, and I yeah.
shit, man. Years ago, when I first met my wife, I friended her on Yahoo Messenger, right? And first thing she says, and when I seen her, I was blown away how beautiful she is. She said to me, "Don't show me your dick or yourself naked, or I'll immediately delete you." That was the first thing she said to me. You know, so anybody who thinks women like to see guys' dicks, I don't know what kind of women you're dealing with. But it ain't women that are got an MBA and are good women.
What's wrong with you, Jack?
Well, Jack, you had too much whiskey tonight, Jack. Come on, no more whiskey.
No, Jack just likes to be stupid, I guess.
He's just being silly. He's friends with Big E,
That's
and he likes.
That's not silly. It's just stupid.
Yeah, the guy is a local guy, Big E. Like if they're in the same.
Pinoy Tro's in the house. How you doing, my friend?
Pinoy
Welcome back
Troll.
to the bullpen.
Pinoy Troll, I think they mentioned the guy's name, and Billy Jack would know. He just left, Captain Billy Jack. I think it said Brett something. Brett? Is there a Brett guy that exposed himself to girls a couple of years ago?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Well, that's what Pinoy Troll was asking about. He said, I remember a monotone pulled his pudgy on can to Filipinas. What's his name? It's not funny,
Well,
girls. I'm sorry.
I think that was to that Brazilian girl.
It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. Yeah. I don't think a guy has much game with women if he's doing that kind of behavior. That's like little kid stuff, like a guy going through puberty or something, right?
Pinoy Tro, do you want to pop up for a moment, say hello to everybody? You're more than welcome to say hello.
Yeah, that's him. He's a real Pinoy troll. We haven't seen you trolling much there, Mr. Pinoy. What the hell is Heidel talking about? All these enact 18 USC 951 1914.
I have no idea what that
I got to
person
sneeze. Oh, shit. All right. I'm going to sneeze again. Got to cover up my mic here. Ah, man. Damn. Because, Jack, I used to nip a bit of whiskey myself, and but I didn't go that far.
I still do, but man.
Hey, Heidel, you seem to know a lot about people's personal business. Can you tell me my mother's maiden name? Then I'll be impressed. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, Heidel. Well, yeah.
Already 2.5 hours already.
Really? Is it time to bounce?
get in that way.
Yeah, well, the crew in the room had a lot of fun. You know, they're slinging
Well,
some.
I'm just
Who's been at
peeved
that?
because of the
That bottle's half gone. Okay,
oh,
sure. My mother's German, but she's not alive anymore. And nope, that's not it. Kuntz. Kuntz is her name. What a nice guy you are, Heidel. If you are a guy.
cool.
Uh-huh.
And good night, Pennsylvania trucker.
You guys must be in the military because you're speaking in all kinds of codes and stuff here. Us, what do they call us guys that didn't serve? Losers or cowards? Let's see. Oh, really?
Well, you guys,
that's too bad.
thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us here in the bullpen. We had a very good show. Lot of interesting people coming out. Like to thank Frank for one to have enough cojones to come out and hang out with us and say what he had to say. Never could come out and do that, but he ain't going to. And the yellow man, he don't have enough I don't know what he has, but he don't have it. And yeah. But they're always welcome to come on my show and give their 2 cents.
Mm.
You know, I believe to let everybody have their say, but they won't later on say you didn't give me a chance. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody to cry and
tonight,
say you didn't give me a chance.
It was kind of messed up because you kept getting knocked off of your own show, but the show stayed on, man. So
oh yeah, but we got lousy weather, but StreamYard is good enough to stay on. But
Jack said those that never served. Yeah. Let's see. I put my glasses back on. Those that never served are called the others. Yeah. Well, my uncle did for our family, and he died in World War II. So that's why my mom didn't want. I wasn't old enough to serve in the Vietnam War, but yeah. And by that time, I had, whatever those other wars were about, those Gulf Wars.
Well, those conflicts.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a good show. A lot of people came out. Don't know if it was because of Frank or
yeah. People love that drama. Yeah, people love that drama Frank brings. They dig it, you know.
Joe, I'd like to thank her for coming out and hanging out with us, and for her illuminating her personality. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us. Had a very good show. Made some dineros. That's always good. I don't know if anybody's gonna complain to YouTube. Oh, you hurt my feelings. I don't know if I can sleep at night. Mapa. Oh, she's still hanging out with us. Thank you, my dear. It's always nice for you to bring your guest from your show to my show or Honeycomb's show to my show. But it's always nice for you guys to bring your crew to my show. Captain Billy Jack, thank you for hanging out and giving your 2 cents, your opinion. Everybody has your opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to portray your opinion to everybody else. So thank you for coming out and helping me out. You know, you're a good man, and thank you for coming out. Where's my rent? You know, you threw me under the bus so much, Heido. It's not even funny. I mean, but I haven't give you a timeout, so I'd be grateful for that. You always talk trash.
I don't know. I don't know
Thank
who
you,
the
Big
guy
E.
is.
Give a shout out to Big E, and I don't know how much longer he has, but you
Till
know,
he goes to Europe again. Biggie, when you return to Europe? Probably soon, huh?
well, he's on his way, or he's preparing for himself to travel.
Yeah.
So, like again, you guys eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So, live life to the fullest and do what you can today. So tomorrow you won't have to say, I could have, I should have. So do it all today.
Wow. He's going to Qatar, Egypt first, Saudi Arabia, and then to Europe. Wow, he moves around. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who these people are that they're referring to that were exposing themselves, but you know, it's kind of shameful, and got to give it to Captain Billy Jack that he I don't know if he was friends with the guy or what, but he at least he had the balls to call the guy out because you don't think it's right to it's kind of
It's not right
disrespectful.
to expose yourself, especially in front of women or any
Yeah.
woman. You know, no women should have a
Yeah.
grown person to expose themselves in front of some normal man. You know, that's not right and stuff.
Yeah, I would never do that because I don't want the Filipina to hold up her pinky to me. You know what that means, Kevin?
No.
Means you got a small one. You don't know that? You lived in 13 years in the Philippines and you don't know that? Oh my God.
No, because everybody spoke English and
yeah,
everything.
Yeah, Captain Billy Jack is listening. But I mean, people got to learn to laugh at themselves. You know what I mean? Like I told Frank that years ago when he used to just try. He was in your chat and stuff, and you can't take everything so serious. I think Biggie said the same thing. It's it's stressful. He should be enjoying his retirement there. He's got a nice home and everything, and a woman that loves him. And I don't know. I wouldn't weigh myself down with that kind of stuff. Brett Glasgow is okay. I don't know the guy. I've heard his name so much. The Brett guy. Was he on your show before, Kevin? Like when Shirley was around? When your Brazilian girl was around? Yeah, they all loved her, didn't they? Did she hook up with anybody, or you don't know?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue.
Oh, really, Jack? Captain Billy Jack? That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, my wife is very secure in herself. Girl, I love it when she used to, like, say the credit card company would put a charge on our bill that wasn't there. She'll cover it, every detail of it, and she'll call them up and put them on blast, man. She'll give it to them. Not cursing or anything, but she just, like, really says if she can't get the information, she goes, I want to speak to your supervisor now, and don't tell me that. Put them on. Because years ago, she worked in call centers. She knows how all that protocol works, you know? Captain Billy Jack. Sounds like a famous guy's name, doesn't it? Captain Billy Jack?
Sounds like Billy Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, Billy Joel. Man, he was married to a beauty. You remember his wife, the model, Kevin? It was in the video, Uptown Girl.
Yeah,
Christy Brinkley.
yeah.
Yeah.
Long legs.
We ask for truth. Now we will expose the truth. Isn't
That Heidel's just a nutcase, huh?
I don't know. I don't know what the dude is talking about, man. But hey, let him talk. I don't care. Oh, you're deleting him?
Yeah, because it's just the person is just like a loon tune.
Imagine if it was one of your best friends that were just trying to bust your chops.
You know, like I said, there are so many like Looney Tunes out there on YouTube. You know, probably is your good friend, but there are so many lunatics out there. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be out there humping your dog, you know.
Man. Speaking of that, my wife's best friend, they got a French bulldog. This thing is a male. It's the horniest thing I ever seen. It's just a year old, man. Kevin, you go to the house, it's jumping on your leg. You can't get the thing off of it.
I had a pit bull that did that to everybody that came in the house, and it was a brand new pit bull, and everybody was afraid to do anything because he had claws that dug into you, and he very funny.
My buddy's got a couple of them pit bulls.
But he would start humping your leg.
Nah, I don't ever allow dogs to do that. I trained my dogs, when I had dogs that, you have to be the master of the dogs. You can't let the dog run you around. And I told this woman, her name is Michelle, I said, you're not making that dog behave. I know it's his natural behavior, but you have to take him to obedience school, Alexa, who is Jack Thompson?
Funny thing was, I named the dog Boner.
Oh, really? No wonder. The thing was possessed. Yeah. They're having fun in the chat talking. I think these people all know each other.
Yeah, his name was Boner. Well, Rich, what do you think, man?
Well,
we got a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get off in 7 minutes.
Okay. So quiet here now. When Frank was here, man, you couldn't get a word in. Frank, why are you that way? But we gave him the platform, so I got to give you credit for that because, and he came on, and basically it's about his case with another vlogger who has said things about him he didn't like, and he's filing a case against him.
Well, but see the Alabama tick, he was going.
Was he
What
celebrating
did he
thinking he
say?
won or something? Because he said something about you. Really?
Yeah, and he said that one.
What did he say about you? I like to hear that.
He said I was
a pedo.
I think he said I was a predator. Yeah, yeah, and Pennsylvania Trucker was one.
Yeah,
and
I remember.
I said, "What the hell?
I don't know.
How am I one?" And my son's mom was in.
Yeah, we don't care, Pinoy Troll. He doesn't have any influence over, not me anyhow. Kevin has been kind of going at him back and forth for a couple of years, right, Kev? You and Frank. And
yeah, but Frank is always jealous because I'm making money and he's not making money.
Yeah, well, I guess now he says he doesn't want to make money on YouTube, but maybe he had aspirations.
He never liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank is kind of jealous when it comes to that, Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, when he was on and there was a lot of comments in the chat and you were disconnected a lot of the time. So I can't post those comments to the bar in your window there so other people can read them, unfortunately. But there were some good comments, You'll see if you watch the show back. I don't know if you ever do, but
yeah. Oh, I do just to let it play back. Do like a replay.
Yeah. So do you think Frank will be happy if he does achieve his goal and gets this wins this case against his nemesis, or
because who's gonna get after Batman's gone?
Will he be happy then?
Smash that like button.
29 likes.
Smash that like button. Hit that super chat button. My birthday's coming up.
I used to love watching Pinoy Troll's show, man. When he was on, when he was up in Alaska, I used to watch his show and I'd drink beer right along with him.
Yeah, Pinoy Troll's a good guy.
Yeah. I remember we did that show last year.
Pinoy Troll's okay.
With him about Tuk Tuk Cali. He knew him personally. Yeah. Yep. He was a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Tuk Tuk Cali. It's good to say style and his wife. You cannot, right, Harriet? Harriet says you cannot expect the miserable person to be happy at all.
No.
So I noticed that Joe, when she came on, she was reading your chats too, man, like I do.
Yeah, she's nice to me. She's a good person. Co-host.
Does she have her own channel?
But she has her own channel.
Okay.
Yeah, she has her own channel.
So, because I was saying that you two would make a good team.
She has a couple of channels, matter of fact.
I wish Pinoy Troll would come back on with his shows.
Maybe he will.
Maybe he got bored with it.
I'm going to get it off pretty soon, you guys. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, good seeing everybody.
You guys always check each other's channels.
Yeah. It's quite an amazing show with all the guests you had on here.
Oh yeah, you guys watch my channel later on. You guys after the show post your comments. Don't be afraid. Tell me what you think after the show. Put your comments down.
Tell them, say, everybody put in the chat. Richard is a
Joe,
real ass kisser.
For coming on.
Like Frank said. Frank said I'm an ass kisser. Put that, say, Richard is a real ass kisser.
You're a good supporter, Richard.
Well, I don't have any axe to grind.
Smash that like button, you guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I'm very.
Neither do I. I'm just an entertainer.
Yeah. Remember all the crazy...
Joe's an entertainer. You guys check out her channel. Sub and subscribe. Hey Joe, put down your link on your channel and let everybody go check out her channel.
So who was here tonight? Was it Mr. Riley or Mrs. Riley that was in the chat? Do you don't know?
Maybe both. I believe both. Yeah, Joe, drop a link to your channel for everybody can go check out her channel and sub. She has a Facebook also. She has a lot of interesting people on all three of her channels. She lives in Toronto, Canada, I believe.
Wow, she lives further north than me, man.
Yeah, well, she's not too far from you, though, I believe, right?
Well, Toronto is over north of like Niagara, New York. And Niagara, New York is like 268 miles west of me. And that, I don't know how far she is from Niagara. You know? Yeah.
Pretty close, Richard. She went there on Christmas.
Oh, she did? Yeah,
I watch her channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I support her channel.
I took my kids on the train years ago to Niagara Falls, and we got there. The stupid Amtrak is not owned by the train lines are not owned by Amtrak. They're owned by some freight company. So every time a freight train came, we had to back up. You ever hear such a thing, man? It took us like 6-8 hours to get there. We wanted to go out on the Maid of the Mist. You know, it goes right out by the falls and everything. But it was 8 o'clock. By the time we got there, it was dark already, and it was in the fall. It was getting cold, so we just went to the hotel, you know. But it's a cool place in the summertime.
I went there when I was a boy.
Yeah.
To Niagara Falls.
Did you ever see that guy? He's a tightrope walker walking across it. The Willenda guy or whatever I think his name is.
No, but I remember when somebody was in a barrel and they went over the barrel. I mean, in a barrel. I remember that.
I think a lot of people did that. Yeah.
Maybe a couple of people done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they did it on a tightrope on Wide World of Sports.
Yeah, this was not too many years ago, and he comes from a family of
Oh,
tightrope walkers.
oh, oh.
He was an expert at it. You know, was really good, but it looked scary, man. Because at nighttime, it was all lit up. He had this big pole. Man, I could barely watch it, man. I thought he was gonna fall. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Do you like heights, Kevin?
No, I don't like uncontrolled heights. That means you can't have nothing to hold on to.
Yeah. Now that video you sent me today.
I like airplanes.
Yeah.
But I'm claustrophobic, but I like airplanes though. And helicopters I like. But I just don't like looking out of a window. I don't like vertical.
All right, so we might as well wrap it up.
Out of here, brother.
All right, Kev, great seeing everybody in the chat. Some nice new people here. Joe.
Yep, land the airplane.
Captain Billy Jack. Captain Billy Jack's a cool guy. Of course, Pinoy Troll is always cool. And let me see. I'm trying to scroll back to who's here, man. Mick Fisher and
Yeah.
Around Jack Thompson.
Long time to see.
He's drinking too much whiskey tonight. Yeah.
He cries too much. He's a minor.
He might like a nip of whiskey at night, and maybe that's when you're on. Sometimes people get a little loose when they drink.
Yeah, we got 31 thumbs. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. That's
all right, dudes. Have a good one, everybody.
Oh God, it's probably worse.
And I'm gonna bounce out. How do I get out?
All right, Joe. Thanks for doing your That's good, my friend. You guys check out Joe's channel. Sub and subscribe to her channel. Very, very good channel she has. She has a lot of interesting friends. Maybe they're single too, so be nice, and you never know. Captain Billy Jack, thank you for all your support you give me and all the good stuff you do. Baloo John, thank you. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Again, you guys, thank you for all your support. Jack. Don't forget, guys, all and always entertainment, you guys. Don't entertainment. Always can go someplace else. Buffalo. All entertainment, boys and girls. It's all entertainment. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. God bless. Be happy. No time to be sad. Yeah, you guys. Special guest. Captain BigKev. Special guest. My good buddy Richard. Special guest. Frank was a special guest, even though he always under the bus. Still a special guest. Yeah, good guy. He's a special guest. Yeah, you got no time to be sad. Enjoy it while you can. But, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So again, live life to the fullest. All right, you guys. Peace. Enjoy life. Thanks for coming out. Talk to you the next day. Peace. Oh, Joe. Joe's always a special guest. Thanks for coming out, my friend. God bless. Talk to you all later on.